Welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 and hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we're on Love 99.5 FM and in all 16 regions of Ghana via our partner stations. We're also live on myjoyonline.com, X Spaces and YouTube. Coming up, National Road Safety Authority and the Ghana Police Service launch intense manhunt for the driver of a Toyota Voxy vehicle captured in a viral video driving recklessly on the Accra-Kumasi highway.
The owner has been invited by the police MTTD to produce the driver. I am told the owner of the vehicle too has dismissed the driver following the viral videos.
Also coming up, President Mahama assures Volta coastal communities of imminent commencement of Waka project to address persistent coastal erosion challenges.
I'm happy to announce that the feasibility study is finished. They are at the design stage. After the design stage, they'll do the procurement. That is the actual construction of the Waka project.
In business,
visiting IMF teams shift focus on technical assessment of Ghana's program targets and its final review. Details in the Joy Business Report.
National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations urges BECE candidates to adjust to ongoing power outages by using daytime hours for learning instead of relying on night studies.
We need to let the students understand and appreciate the fact that to pass exams under these practicing conditions, you need to go through real-time.
And later, Mother's Day is in just 10 days, and your superstation Joy 99.7 FM is bringing you Mother's Day special at Crown Forest in the Central Region. Yes, we're taking your mom outside the bars of the city to honor her.
You know, most times we hang around in Accra and all that, but this time around it is special because we are also moving outside the capital city. You know, go and enjoy that serene atmosphere over there, and then also enjoy the recreational activities that they have.
This and more with me, Fred Smith. This is Joy News, independent, fearless, and credible. To our first story now, the National Road Safety Authority and the Ghana Police Service have activated a major search operation for the Voxy driver seen in a viral video dangerously weaving between heavy-duty trucks on the Accra-Kumasi highway. Fatau Bayaga has more in the following report.
The footage, which has been widely circulated across social media platforms, has triggered widespread outrage, with many calling for the swift arrest and prosecution of the driver. Speaking to Joy News, the Director General of the National Road Safety Authority, Abraham Amalba, confirmed that the owner of the vehicle has been invited for questioning as efforts intensify to track down the driver.
I can confirm to you that the police MTTD have identified the owner of the car. The owner has been invited by the police MTTD to produce the driver. So that's one step. I can also confirm to you that DVLA have blocked, or I don't know the term, but it's like they have blocked the vehicle from being able to go for roadworthy.
He also urges the public to support enforcement efforts by recording and reporting reckless drivers, stressing that such collaboration is crucial to ensuring offenders are apprehended and punished to serve as a deterrent.
Vigilance from the public, and I'm happy that this viral video was from the public. We are not on all the roads. And with me sitting here as the head of this institution, immediately those complaints come to me, I'll act on them.
Mr. Amalba further indicates that road crash cases have dropped significantly during this year's Easter period compared to the same period last year.
These reductions we have recorded is the first of its kind in so many years. You are aware that these numbers used to be rising until this much. The reason behind this reduction is as a result of sustained campaign that we did for the Easter period.
And you heard that report by Fatau Bayaga there. President John Mahama says construction works under the West Africa Coastal Areas or Waka project are expected to begin soon, assuring residents that efforts are being made to speed up work to address ongoing coastal erosion challenges in parts of the Volta region. Speaking during a visit to affected coastal communities, he said the project had experienced delays in 2024 due to the election period, but has since resumed. He stressed that funding for the initiative remains protected and the project is going on. Presidential Affairs correspondent Maxwell Agbogba has more.
The Waka project, supported by the World Bank with a funding envelope of $150 million, is designed to protect vulnerable sections of Ghana's coastline, stretching through areas including Ketu South and parts of Angmoga. Planned interventions include the construction of sea defense structures, installation of groins to reduce wave impact, and ecosystem-based measures such as mangrove restoration and coconut tree planting to stabilize the shoreline. President Mahama promised that work on the project will begin soon.
The project stalled for a while in 2024, mainly because of the elections. And then when we came, we continued it. And so I'm happy to announce that the feasibility study is finished. They are at the design stage. After the design stage, they'll do the procurement. That is the actual construction of the Waka project.
And that report there by Presidential Affairs Correspondent Maxwell Agbagba. The National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations has advised students to adapt to the ongoing erratic power situation by maximizing daytime study hours instead of depending solely on night learning. This comes with barely a week to the basic education certificate examination as candidates call for an end to the outages they say are disrupting their final preparations. We hear from the National Council of PTAs shortly. First, listen to some of the students.
When they do light up, we cannot even see the letters in there. It makes learning difficult. And because of the light up, sometimes we spend much time in the school because when we reach home, we can't learn, so we spend much time in there so we can get fresh air.
We can now listen to the General Secretary of the Association, Gabson Kofi Raphael, who is urging candidates to remain focused and make good use of available study time.
There's this saying that you learn how to cut down trees by cutting them down. We need to let the students understand and appreciate the fact that to pass exams under these practicing conditions, you need to go through real-time situations and study the situation you find yourself in and adapt such a way that you can be able to survive and overcome. The lights goes off as and when it comes on. It depends on wherever you are located. All know that around these times, we should encourage more of group studies. We should encourage more of mental recall. We should encourage more of discussions of past questions for these students. We should also encourage camping of the students.
Now, all is set for the Supreme Court to hear the substantive case alleging religious discrimination against Wesley Girls Senior High School after the Supreme Court dismissed an objection to the Board of Governors of the school being joined as a party. Wesley Girls is accused of discriminating against Muslim students by banning them from praying and observing other religious rites. The school had sought to have the case against it thrown out on a technical ground and failed. Kukwa Santi of our Legal Affairs Desk has the rest of the story.
Wesley Girls had raised a preliminary objection, arguing that its Board of Governors, which was named as a defendant in the suit, lacked the legal capacity to sue or be sued, and should therefore be struck out of the proceedings. Counsel for the school maintained that the proper entity to be sued was the trustees of the Methodist Church of Ghana and of the Board of Governors. The Attorney General disagreed. In a ruling delivered Wednesday, the 7-member panel of the Supreme Court, presided over by Chief Justice Paul Bafo-Boni, dismissed the objection. The court upheld the arguments of Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Shrem Sai and counsel for the plaintiff Abdul Aziz Gomda. The Supreme Court has now held that the Board of Governors is a proper party to the suit and is competent to be sued, which now clears the way for the substantive constitutional challenge to the alleged religious discrimination of the school to proceed. After this ruling, the court directed Wesley Girls to file its response to the substantive claim within 2 weeks.
Kukwa Santi with that report. And when was the last time you shared a dance with your mother? Perhaps your busy schedules have robbed you of those special bonding moments you once cherished. Why not make time to relive them? Your superstation, Joy 99.7 FM, is making this possible at a special event dubbed Mother's Day Out on the 10th of May. That's just 10 days away. The event will take place at Crown Forest, and Kwame Dadzi of Joy Entertainment shares more details on how you can be part of this.
On that special day, it's all about coming together with mothers and making them feel very, very special. You know, most times we hang around, maybe cry and all that, but this time around, it is special because we are also moving outside the capital city, go and enjoy that serene atmosphere over there, and then also enjoy the recreational activities that they have. We're taking them to the Crown Forests, and that is located in Gomwan Swaim, a beautiful place. We're going to have activities like squad biking, we have dance competitions, more food as well, live band music, and then a safari tour as well. So this.
And with that, we end the news at 6 on Joy 99.7 FM. There's more at myjoyonline.com. Business on the Super Morning Show is next. I am Fred Smith.
Jump on now. Go. Ugomi, at what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same right. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. One pair way now open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
When I say ABSA, you say yes. ABSA Bakiti, we go say yes this 2026 till your jobs start dropping down. Yes, you listening to me right now. I know you get dreams. And work is here. And they work it well. Like me, I want to buy that Porsche car I've been dreaming of. I move into my dream house. No landlord will say me. Join the ABSA family and let's help you say yes to your dreams with tailored banking solutions from loans, mortgages, credit cards to digital banking and more. Make 2026 the year of yes with ABSA. Your story matters.
You need a trusty friend on whom you can depend when things come crashing down. You need a trusty friend on whom you can depend when things come crashing down. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy friend. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy friend.
Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner.
Brush, Pepsodent, Pepsodent.
Brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around. Brushing is right. Brush your teeth. Brush it from and out. Underneath and in between. Brush the germs away.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them all. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, Mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks were clean in the morning. Hey, everything has transformed. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some Milo at breakfast.
Your champs need nourishment and energy. Give them the Milo Energy at breakfast. Now with vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo, energy to go further. Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on, keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our star savers, we became #1. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
When the bills are mega.
When the plans are mega.
When the pressure is mega.
When the need is mega.
Then you need a mega answer. That answer is Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loan. Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loans promo is available to new and existing salaried workers, existing loan subscribers, including top-up customers and pensioners. Get support for personal needs, family priorities, school fees, home improvement, business support, and more. Enjoy big loans, low rates with a quick and straightforward process designed to help you move without delay. Visit any Societe Generale Ghana branch today or call 030-2214-314. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Enjoy homemade taste of Shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. That's how we taste. Spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you need. This advert is FDA approved.
It's 6:17. This is the Super Morning Show. You know the Didi Shito ad. When our colleague Aaron hears it, he dances because they brought him a hamper.
Oh, nice.
Yes, me, I like the ad, but I've not tasted the Didi Shito before.
Maybe you have to try.
And Edidija is not right. To whom
much is given?
No. To him, it may concern. Anyway, good morning, James. How are you?
Good morning, Kojo Akoto Boateng, Joseph.
You are doing that again?
The Joseph in caps.
How are you this morning?
I'm good, yourself.
I'm great. I'm great.
The last day in April.
Yes, today is the last day. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except February alone. So today is the last day of April.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been good.
And the finance controllers and the accountants who have not paid. Tomorrow is 1st May. Make sure the alert drops so that people will come and buy eggs. If you don't pay, God will watch you. Pay the worker their wages, as is mentioned in the Bible. Today is 30th. Why have you not paid your people? Anyway, James, today something big is happening.
Yeah. The Joy Business Roundtable discussion, which is, of course, on the theme Muhammad's 16 month. And do economic narratives match real sector outcomes? And we have guest Mark Bedu-Abuaji, Chief Executive of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce, Professor Ejapoma Jake Dakon, Joseph Paddy, Yao Apia Lati of Deloitte, Joe Jackson, and Frederick Emisa. And at exactly 9 a.m. this morning on Joy News Channel and also Joy 99.7 FM. So join us this morning for the Joy Business Roundtable discussion.
It's at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
9 a.m. sharp. We bring you that conversation. It's on radio, it's on TV, and it's online as well.
Yeah.
And yesterday, somebody sent me a message asking why he cannot watch us on Facebook. Our streams are on YouTube. Our streams, we realize that it's better to deliver our video content to you on YouTube. So if you want to watch us live, you can go to YouTube. And YouTube even gives you transcripts, so it makes it better. It makes it better, you know. And so let's go to YouTube to watch all our shows. Now, the 6 a.m. news is brought to you by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner. James is here. Time for the Joy Business Report, which is brought to you by BECE Bank, not just another bank, Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. But before we get into the business reports, we bring you the trumpet. James, who gets the trumpet today?
I understand you have trumpet today.
Yes. I want the trumpet to go to the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research.
What is happening there,
CSIR.
Yesterday, I was there for their policy dialogue and innovation fair. And what I saw blew my mind. And this morning, I nearly put on Facebook that if I ever become president, I'd create an office next to my office and have reps of all the institutes of CSIR there. And also create a WhatsApp group with the directors and all the scientists so that every day I get to see what they are doing. Because they are creating solutions that can power the country. But I don't think they are getting enough resources and recognition. So to the people at Animal Research Institute, Crops Research Institute, Oil Palm Research Institute, Plant Genetic Resources Research Institute, Savannah Agricultural Research Institute, Soil Research Institute, Forestry Research Institute, Water Research, Building and Road Research Institute, Industrial Research Institute, Food Research Institute, Institute for Scientific and Technological Information, and the Science and Technology Policy Research Institute. We say Kojo. In fact, yesterday, Crops Research brought some seeds of cowpea and soy.
And is it PBR?
Crops Research Institute.
I mean the cowpea. Is it the port bearer?
I've forgotten the variety. I just bought all the varieties they had because I want to go and plant them and experiment them. And they've also been key to our rice industry and a lot of the things. Sari, for example, is producing yam sets, millions of yam sets for our farmers. So we say congrats to CSIR and we give them the trumpet for today. So 3, 2, 1, trumpet!
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up in this morning's bulletin, visiting IMF team shift focus on technical assessment of Ghana's program target and net final review. And Bank of Ghana set to report a huge loss for last year as it releases March talked about 2025 financials today. And all is set for the Joy Business Roundtable discussion later this morning at 9 a.m. on the Joy News channel and Joy 99.7 FM. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Joy Business Report. My name is James Ishen. Let's settle for the details now. A visiting IMF team is now shifting its attention to technical meetings and assessment of target for Ghana's final program review. More on the team's focus for the next 2 weeks in the following report.
They are turning their attention to this technical engagement after meeting the Finance Minister, Dr. Akoto Boateng, and the Bank of Ghana Governor Dr. Johnson Isiama in their first day of engagement. Now, the second and the remaining days, the deliberations will move to technical persons at the Ministry of Finance and the Bank of Ghana in terms of those targets that have been set under the IMF program for the 6th review. This engagement will not only be restricted to these ministries as they would move to other sectors. This engagement will not only be restricted to these ministries as they move to engage other sectors like the energy as well as government's expenditure. The team would also have some engagement with some civil society groups when it comes to governance and the economy. On the monetary side, the engagement will cover some decisions that needs to be taken on some commercial banks as well as reviewing some of the monetary actions taken by the Bank of Ghana. The team will conclude their work by setting some prior actions that government has to meet before the IMF staff can go to its board with Ghana's program, possibly in August this year.
And that was a news desk report. Now, the Bank of Ghana is set to report a huge loss for last year compared to what it posted for 2024. The bank is today expected to release its financials subject to Finance Minister Dr. Akoto Boateng's first signing off of the document. More in the following report.
This projection is based on analysis of the 2024 financials, as well as some of the monetary measures undertaken by the Bank of Ghana. In 2024, the central bank posted an operational loss of 9.4 billion Ghana cedis. The Bank of Ghana, before the release of these numbers today, had maintained that the expected loss has come about due to the cost of keeping inflation low and firmly stabilizing the Ghana cedi for last year. The Bank of Ghana had gone ahead to maintain that its ability to perform its functions have not been affected anyway, despite the laws posted for last year.
And that was a business desk report. To some tax-related stories, and the Ghana Revenue Authority has justified its decision to close down some shops and businesses for non-compliance of the country's tax laws. Speaking to journalists at the new Kaswa market after taking some traders through tax education as part of the Tax and Good Governance Month, Deputy Head of the Tax Service Center in Kaswa, Kwame Damwa Siakwan, argued that the actions by the GRA are backed by law.
Also mentioned that we don't go out and pursue taxpayers just like that. Everything that we do there are based on laws. And so you cannot go to somebody's shop, for instance, having his wares, go for a loan, rent a business house with his goods and go there and say you will lock the store. Why and how can you lock a store? You will lock the store because we are doing these things backed by law. And so it is incumbent on everybody who works in Ghana and earns income that if you are doing business, you make sure you pay your taxes.
Kwame Damwa Siakwan as a deputy head of the Tax Service Center in Kaswa. Away from that, the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, COMAC, says it will ensure that its members comply with the National Petroleum Authority's price floor program as prices of petrol and diesel are projected to come down from tomorrow, Friday, May 1. Speaking ahead of the new pricing window, Chief Executive of COMAC, Dr. Riverson, upon said consumers can expect some marginal reduction in the price of diesel from tomorrow.
We respect the market, we respect our members' views, we respect whatever everybody think. But let me also say that the MPA so-called indicative price is not the price itself. It is the price floor. You can argue the fact that, but most of our members would sell at that price. Let it be. As far as you're not below it, it's okay. All that we are saying is that we are selling at a cost price plus margins. So if you look at what our template is, which differs from what MPA gives, we are looking at a minimum of 14.2 for petrol, 15.57 for diesel, and 17.5 for LPG. This is what we know as an effective price, looking at the price floor or the cost price that MP has given, plus the OMC margins and other costs that comes with it.
And you had Chief Executive of the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, Dr. Riverson, upon. Now, all is set for the Joy Business Roundtable discussion later this morning at 9 a.m. in the Joy News Studio. The following report has more details.
The program, which will be held on the topic, Mahama at 16 months, do economic narratives match real sector outcomes, will have a panel consisting of Frederick Emisa, Technical Advisor at the Ministry of Finance, Mark Bidu Abuaji, the CEO of the Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and economist Professor Ejapoma Jeke Dako. The rest are Vice President of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, Joseph Paddy, Partner in Financial Advisory at Deloitte Ghana, Yao Apialate, and the CEO of Delex Finance, Joe Jackson. The Joy Business Roundtable discussion is a strategic policy dialogue to critically examine Ghana's macroeconomic trajectory over the past 16 months and provide a constructive policy-oriented platform to assess the extent to which the economic gains can be more effectively transmitted into tangible improvement within the real and productive sectors of the economy. In particular, the dialogue will focus on identifying practical policy measures and strategic interventions required to ensure that macroeconomic progress translates into sustained growth in agriculture, industry, and services, as well as improved outcomes for businesses and households. The discussions will also be anchored on empirical evidence and will seek to generate actionable insight to strengthen the link between macroeconomic stability and real sector performance. The program will be live on the Joy News channel, Joy FM, and all social media platforms.
Make a date with us at 9 a.m. later this morning for an insightful discussion. To some other stories now, the German government, through the GIZ Ghana in partnership with GFA Consult, has held its digital solutions prototypes and award ceremony as part of effort to support innovation among informal micro-entrepreneurs. Head of project at the Digital Transformation Center, GIZ Ghana, David Roberts, emphasized the German government's commitment to strengthen Ghana's innovation ecosystem, particularly within the informal sector. He spoke to Joy Business.
The goal is to strengthen the backbone of innovation in Ghana, especially in the northern region. And this activity today was a very good example how innovation hubs, startups, and other partners in the ecosystem, digital ecosystem, can work together to make promotion. User-centered solutions to bring the North up, to support the micro companies, women-led micro companies, and also to motivate startups to make new innovations to adaptation of certain applications.
David Robert, as the head of project at Digital Transformation Center at GIZ Ghana. You're still listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, to our investor eye for today, ensure that the courier service companies you employ to do your deliveries are duly licensed by the Postal and Courier Regulatory Services Commission. Licensing of courier services and e-commerce platforms forms part of effort to reduce fraud in that particular sector. Listen.
We are just continuing to educate the public that ensure that the person delivering your items is licensed with the commission, just so that when there are issues with your delivery, when you have complaints about how the items were handled, even when you have complaints about their pricing, we can intervene and see how the commission can help solve those matters. But once you are licensed, we don't have records of you. So once you allow an unlicensed operator to deliver your items, you will mention the name when we go through our register. We don't have any such operator. But if the person is licensed or the entity is licensed with us, then we can trace.
And that was Cosmas Ampewu, Executive Secretary of the Postal and Courier Regulatory Services Commission. To some commodities now, crude oil increased to $123 a barrel. Gold also increased by more than $19 to open trading at $4,567 an ounce. Cocoa is trading at $3,410 a ton after adding more than $30. To some currency news now, the dollar this morning is going for 11 cedis 30 pesos. That's the rate some of the major commercial banks are offering to their client. The euro is going for 13 cedis 21 pesos. The British pound is trading at 15 cedis 25 pesos. The forex bureaus, on the other hand, are selling a dollar at 11 cedis 75 pesos. And that's all for the Joy Business Report with me, James Shen. Welcome back, Kojo.
Thank you, James. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
The dollar is stable, but crude has hit
1, 2, 3.
The highest in 4 years. Yeah, in fact, it's 127 now.
Yeah.
It's 127 now. $127 a barrel for crude.
You're still thinking about the Strait of Hormuz. Let's see how things will go.
Can't our scientists find a solution where crude can be moved through a different spectrum, and it doesn't even have to go through a barrel and a ship and transported over the sea? Like a bonsano. Anyway, thank you, James, for bringing us the Joy Business Report. Our inspirational song for this morning is this one from Swedish House Mafia featuring John Martin. I'm sharing this song today because this week I've had about 4 different people calling me asking about some of our friends that they are not hearing from. And this morning I posted Heaven as a Plan on Facebook, and 2 people have reached out to me saying that they don't believe that heaven has a plan. And I asked them why they don't believe heaven has a plan. They're going through a lot and they don't know how to get out of this. But I'll still play the song and tell you heaven has a plan. You never know where you are going to get your help from. So in the darkest corners, look out for that small light source and follow the light. And if you can on your own, reach out to people you've not heard from in a long while. If you go to work this morning, when you ask your colleague, how are you? It shouldn't be a regular how are you. You should be intentional about the how are you and find out if they are really well and if there is something you can do to help. Because together we can lift ourselves up. Together we can be better people. Together we can spread goodwill and the love of God, which is giving us in abundance. Enjoy this one.
In a happy home, I was a king, I had to go through. Those days are gone, now the memories on the wall. songs from the places where I was born. Upon a hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed. My father said, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. There was a time I met a girl of a different kind. We rule the world.
It's 6:36. This is music from the Swedish House Mafia featuring John Martin. Title of the song is Heaven Has a Plan. Don't you worry, child. Heaven has a plan for you. Heaven has a plan for you. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. You may not know what the plan is, but just believe it and be hopeful. Sometimes hope is all you need. But when you are governing a country, it's not hope. You need to have hope and a plan. Fred Smith, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you? How are thou?
Feeling great, especially as today is our day.
Today is our day. Our day. Our day. Anyway, we have the Joy Business Roundtable coming up today. 16 years of Mohammed's government, all the macro gains and everything. How is it translating in the real sector? That's our big conversation today on Joy. On
Starting
Joy
at
News.
9?
Yes.
Yeah.
Starting at 9 on TV, on radio, and online as well. So look, don't miss out on this conversation. It's a big conversation, and we are bringing it to you today. And today we also break down the energy sector issues. We've invited Richmond Roxon. We also have our data. Richmond Roxon is the head of communication for the Ministry of Energy, right?
You went to say 16 months.
16 months. What did I say?
Yeah, you said 16 years.
Hey. One can year. 16 months of Mohammed's second coming, macro gains, this and that. How is it translating in the real sector? We bring you that conversation here on the show. But let's get Drive Safe campaign, which is brought to you by Joy News Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality, Imperial General Assurance, Solid Protection. Uncle Fred, what do you have for us today?
Drive Safe campaign. You know the rains are coming, and my tip is around that, so that when the rains are in, slow down. Wet roads reduce grip, and they increase stopping distance. I've experienced that a lot. So you drive with your lights on in heavy rain, be visible, make sure people see you. You have to stay alert as well and keep a very safe distance.
Uncle Fred says we should keep a safe distance, check our speed, have our lights on, and that's our tip for the morning. And oily rags, used absorbents, and fuel-soaked materials should never be left lying around or on the forecourt. Store and dispose of them properly, because flammable waste can fuel a fire long after the original task is done. Good disposal is good safety, and this is a message from Comac. And this morning, please get the children ready for school. They are going to run around, they are going to learn, they need energy. Give them the nourishment and the energy they need at breakfast. Give them the nutritious Milo every day. Milo contains vitamin D. It supports energy release to help their daily performance, and Milo is the energy to go further. Say it right. Monday will be brought to you by Kingdom Books and Stationery. I'm reminding you, Teacher Kofi is back on Monday. We'll have more Say It Right. This morning, we're struggling with to whom it may concern. That is our Say It Right. It's not to who it may concern. But when Teacher Kofi comes, he'll give us more on Say It Right. Brought to you by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are hallmarks. Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you. You can go to kingdomstoreonline.com and buy everything you need. They will arrange delivery to your homes and offices within a reasonable time. They also offer free delivery within Accra and Tema and accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions, however, apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And this year, for everything you need, SG Ghana is ready with the Mega Loans promo to support you. They are giving you loans with even lower and more competitive rates. So salaried workers of SG Ghana listed companies, pensioners, eligible customers can access support for personal needs, family commitments, home projects, and more. And it's running till July 2026. So apply and enjoy big loans at small rates, a fast, hassle-free process that helps you get moving sooner. Visit any SG Bank branch near you or call them on 0302-214-314 for more details about the SG Ghana Mega Loans promo today. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you. Fred has the newspapers. Newspaper review is brought to you by Syntex Tank, Air Strong, Air Tough, Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Happy Smile, Star Oil, quality and affordable fuel for all, Enterprise Insurance, Your Advantage, and Oak Plaza. We have the Oak Plaza Mother's Day lunch coming up. Reserve your seats now for only 600 Ghana cedis. Fred, what do we have?
The Daily Guide newspaper here. Adamus debunks illegal mining tag. There was another statement from the mining giants yesterday, or giving details of what is done there. So the Daily Guide is reproducing details of that here. Iyoko picks up ex-Gehog boss, that's Maxwell Kofi Juma. We have moral duty to speak on Galamsey. Catholic bishops speaking there. UCC lecturer and teaching assistant die in crash. Yeah,
very sad one there.
On the sports page of the Daily Guide newspaper, new red card rules approved ahead of the FIFA World Cup 2026. And when we go into the details of the stories, I'll tell you exactly what it is.
The Insight newspaper, Adamus mining lease revocation. Land and Mines Watch demands criminal prosecution over infractions. South Africa warns UN is losing its global authority. South Africa is warning that the UN is losing its global authority. Meanwhile, South African leaders have been mute, whilst some of their citizens are brutalizing other Africans on African soil in South Africa. Anyway, police fight La Dadi Kotopom MC over cantonment's demolition. And NDPC, National Development Planning Commission, blows alarm over Ghana's infrastructure gaps, unemployment, and others. And Israel's atrocities in Gaza, Lebanon, shameful, unacceptable. This is Prophet Kankam. And those are the stories from the Inside this morning.
Yeah, I have the Overseer newspaper. No military land handed to Ibrahim Mahama. That's Buja Jemfi, Deputy Defense Minister there. Goldbot Jewelry hosts Boris Kojo at Accra showroom showcases Ghanaian craftsmanship. Finance Minister touts economic recovery as Ghana begins IMF review. Goldboard records 5.4 billion Ghana cedi surplus for 2025. And Haruna Idrisu pays courtesy call on Managing Director of ADB. Kaswa, pregnant woman dies after C-section, request allegedly denied due to lack of bed.
Now, the Daily Democrat, Ghana IMF begin 6th review. We know the IMF team is in town. The
final?
Yes, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes. The finance minister and his team have met them. NDPC seeks consensus on Ghana's future, and Ghana boosts local gold refinery partnerships. Heath Goldfields violating mining law over Prestia underground access. Ghana must undertake 7-day prayer and fasting. This is Prophet Kankam. And the big story, Joy FM must retract and correct false power supply claims. This is the Ministry of Energy. Joy FM must retract and correct false power supply claims. The Ministry of Energy demands. We've invited the ministry spokesperson to come to the studio.
Yeah.
I hope he comes. But if he doesn't come, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to read portions of the energy supply plan of the Ghana Grid Company that was released for 2025. We have not seen the one for 2026. And then I'm going to take listeners through power production day by day, time band by time band, from January to as at yesterday.
Yeah.
And then leave Ghanaians and also your own as President Kufuor said, she was sitting him not about your own experiences on power supply to come to the conclusion whether what the data says is actually your reality, and whether we have enough energy to meet our needs as a country.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm sure Roxanne will be here. He's a gentleman.
Yeah.
I believe he will be in. Well, I have the AUK newspaper. We are being outgunned. Forestry CEO raises alarm after officer is killed by armed poacher. Politics of pleasure, cash and women. Politicians prioritize cars and women over citizens. That's according to Dr. Stephen Amoasteka over there. Akpalu's Hughes Ioko insists his case is a private one. An underground outrage. Heath MD opens underground mine to Galamseyers.
Now, there's a newspaper called The Spider. I have The Spider. Security, media, close ranks against fake news threats in Ghana. This is a very good collaboration between the media and the security agencies. Tidal threats. Mahama rolls out defense plan for vulnerable communities as $150 million Waka project moves to construction. You know, last week we spoke to the MP for Keta area, and he said that, look, his people are suffering and they are struggling, and he made some recommendations. Yesterday, the president went to the area to go and see for himself what is happening when it comes to the tidal threats in the general area, and now he said that they are going to work on it. So it's something that the Super Morning Show Joy News will be following up every day to ensure that the people on that 80-kilometer stretch from Ada to Aflao will get some help. And so the president has visited. We'll be giving you more on that. And Chief of Staff leads high-powered delegation to mourn with Primpact president and boardroom battle. Quick Angels founder clash over Agatex control. You know Agatex paints. Quick Angels and the founder of Agatex, they are fighting over the control of the business. And raise tobacco taxes now or lose more lives. This is a warning from CSOs in this space.
I have a number of newspapers here. The Daily Graphic, 60 Ayalolo buses render no accounts. That's according to GAPT probe. And the other story here, $150 million World Bank Sea Defense Project will provide relief. The president was in the area yesterday. World celebrates Otumfuo. The Chronicle, armed robbers on IGP Yohono's radar. Intelligence-led operations exposing miscreants. Kofi Juma arrested again. Goldfields Ghana Foundation marks World Malaria Day with strong push against the disease. The Dispatch, beyond the golden stool, how Otum 462 is forging a new path for nation building. Allegations of illegal mining, Adamus Resources speak, and they deny that. Julius Debra embodies loyalty and humility. That's the president speaking over the Ghana Immigration Service to boost border security. The Ghanaian Times, illegal structures on waterways to go. That's according to the minister. And NDPC moves to finance National Development Plan. President Mahama visits tidal waves hit Fuveme and Blekusu. And Supreme Court dismisses bid to strike out Wesley Girls board in hijab case. We've done overseas. There's analyst Goldboard posts 5.4 billion Ghana cedi surplus in 2025 and other stories.
Okay, let's go online now. The online news review brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest.
The manjoonline.com Joy Business Roundtable discussion on government's economic narratives against reality is coming off today. You mentioned that, and that's at 9
a.m. on Joy News, on our YouTube, social media handles, and also on Joy FM.
Yes. The other stories we have here, Mommy's Day out, Joy FM to celebrate mothers with Crown Forest experience on May 9th. No Ghanaian killed in xenophobic attacks. Envoy debunks viral death claims.
And pastor, 2 others remanded over attempt to bury baby alive. And 5-year-old Miguel Intifo also battles life-threatening brain condition as family seeks 53,000 Ghana cedis for urgent surgery. If you can help Miguel's family, just open the story and make your donation and make an example of her. Ahiagba pushes for free zones CEO's exit. Ahiagba says that she should be sacked. That's the story. Now the clergy are saying that the free zones boss should be given a second chance. She should not be sacked. Clergy reject calls to remove free zones boss, and Christian Council is pushing the government to act, and they are saying the apology is not enough. So there's a lot on the free zones board boss issue. Now 57.2 million Ghana cedi on earned salaries recovered by Auditor General, supervisors to be surcharged. Those are stories on My Joy Online. We can quickly bring you some headlines from City Newsroom and give you the details here on the Super Morning Show. If you go to citynewsroom.com, let me see. My internet is internet.
Okay,
let's go into the news.
Let me do assassin before you move on. A High Court strikes out 2 witness statements filed by prosecution in buffer stock case. A minority demands concrete steps to protect Ghanaians in South Africa. Kwame Eugene hosts listening session for Sweet Boy EP. NDC's compulsory road towing policy could worsen economic pressures on drivers. That's a lawyer speaking there.
I'll give you 2 quick headlines from City Newsroom. Ghana can't industrialize without power and water. This is Nimoy Thompson. And hiring weakens as job adverts fall despite economic stability. This is according to a report. You can give us all the details, Fred.
Yes, so I'm interested in this because Ghana will be at the World Cup and the FIFA is introducing new rules, new red card rules ahead of the game, and it's saying
it's planned for vulnerable communities as $150 million Waka action. The story says President John Dramani Mahama has pledged swift government action to combat the worsening threat of coastal erosion in the Volta region, assuring affected communities that long-delayed interventions under the West Africa Coastal Areas project are now on the brink of full-scale implementation. During a visit to hard-hit coastal communities, the president revealed that all critical groundwork for the project has been completed, clearing the path for construction to begin imminently. The president went to the area some time ago to inspect, and he's done a follow-up visit to assure them that the project is coming on stream. This is very assuring, and we'll be following up to see that the project is duly constructed and help given to the people.
All right, so still in the Daily Guide newspaper, Adamus debunks legal mining tag. Adamus Resources Limited is refuting allegations linking it to illegal mining activities, indicating that its operations are within the mining laws of the country. They've been reacting to the revocation over the alleged illegal mining, and the company in the statement is saying that they are describing the decision to revoke its license as a failure by authorities to adhere to clearly established legal procedures governing the extractive sector.
So that's the Adamus issue.
Yeah, I wish that they find a solution to this, seriously.
Yeah. The NDPC has been speaking, and they are blowing the alarm over Ghana's infrastructure gaps and unemployment, among others. The story is in the Inside newspaper, and it says the National Development Planning Commission has revealed deep-rooted structural challenges hindering Ghana's development, including widespread infrastructure deficits, high unemployment, and weak governance systems, following nationwide consultations with regional and district stakeholders. Presenting findings from strategic engagements held across the country, NDPC Director General Dr. Audrey Smoke-Amwa, at a press briefing in Accra, said the issues identified cut across nearly all regions, pointing to systemic weaknesses in planning, implementation, and coordination. And according to the report, infrastructure gaps, particularly in roads, transport, energy, and water systems, remain the most pressing challenge, affecting 88% of regions. Let me repeat that. According to Dr. Audrey Smoke-Amwa, infrastructure gaps, particularly in roads, transport, energy, and water systems, remain the most pressing challenge, affecting 88% of regions. You know, sometimes I mention the name of the transport minister and I say I don't know what is being done.
Yeah.
Because I wake up at 3 a.m. By 4:30, I'm out of the house. By 4:45, I'm on the main road and I see people standing by the roadside. And I ask myself, are these people not Ghanaians who must be catered for with a public solution, because they need to go to work early, right?
Yeah.
On the roads matter, we have the Big Push project. So I'll just, not talk too much about the roads matter, but at the end of this year, review the progress we are making on Big Push. Energy has been such a pain in Ghana's back for years. We always take one step forward and two steps backward. If you read the Gridco energy supply plan, for example, Gridco is projecting our peak load for this year, 2026, to be 4,700. We are generating an average of about 4,000 megawatts every year. The minister says our peak is 4,300. We must accept as a people that energy sector still remains one of the biggest challenges as a people. Water there, I don't want to talk about water, because the moment I talk about water, I'll get into Galamsey, I'll get into all sorts of things, and my heart will break again. And this is the National Development Planning Commission. After going around the country and engaging stakeholders, they are telling us that these are the existential problems of the country, infrastructure-wise. And they've broken down their reports into other areas, including the rail sector, job creation, healthcare, and all those things. I hope we take this report and act as a people to take Ghana to the next level.
There's a story of interest to me here. A pregnant woman dies after C-section request allegedly denied due to lack of bed. And this happened in Kaswa. A pregnant woman in labor has died after the mother and child hospital in Kaswa allegedly denied her request for a cesarean section due to lack of available beds in its ward. The deceased, Opoku Abigail, according to her sister, had initially visited a private health facility for delivery but was referred to the mother and child hospital after labor was prolonged. At the facility, however, requests by both the patient and her relatives for a cesarean section were reportedly declined by hospital staff, who cited the absence of an empty bed in the recovery ward. The family says Abigail died nearly 36 hours after arriving at the hospital with the baby still in her womb. That's a painful death, and very avoidable. There's a statement from the Ghana Health Service on this issue, and they've set up a committee to investigate the circumstances surrounding this whole issue. We hope that the report comes out early, and whoever caused this should be punished.
Okay, I'll bring a final story before we go for the BBC News, which is brought to you by Fidelity Bank and Glyco. Fidelity Bank, believe with us, Glyco, we cushion you for life. If you go to the Daily Democrat, Joy FM must retract and correct false power supply claims, according to the Ministry of Energy. The story says the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition has issued a strongly worded statement demanding an immediate retraction and correction from the multimedia group following what it describes as a wholly inaccurate and misleading research publication on Ghana's power supply. The publication, which aired on Joy TV and subsequently amplified across various multimedia platforms, including this platform, reportedly claimed that Ghana experienced load shedding of up to 1,000 megawatts in March 2026, a claim the ministry firmly rejects. This claim is entirely false and unsupported by any operational records. At no point during the stated period did the system experience load shedding at that magnitude or at all, as implied. So we didn't experience load shedding of that magnitude, and we didn't experience any load shedding at all. So this is a statement that was signed by the Minister for the sector. More later on the show. We are going for the BBC News. We'll be right back.
Service, the world's radio station.
Welcome to The Inquiry on the BBC World Service. Humanity is going back to the moon.
The moon provides a nearby place to look for additional resources to sustain life on Earth.
But this time, it's drill, baby, drill.
Is there a concern that our rapid interest in moon mining can lead to a destroyed and over-extracted moonscape? Yes, absolutely.
Pursuing that prize is an expanding cast of global players.
The best capabilities are now provided by these companies, no longer the governments.
Developing a global treaty through the UN process can take decades.
It is a fact that states are not very eager to conclude binding agreements.
This week we're asking, should we mine the moon? I'm William Crawley. Join me on The Inquiry after the news.
BBC News with Moira Alderson. Oil prices have again risen sharply, with Brent crude at one point reaching $126 a barrel, its highest figure in 4 years. The rises follow a report that the US military is set to brief President Trump on new plans for a wave of short and powerful strikes on Iran. The price rise is also being caused by reports the US blockade on Iranian ports may extend. Here's David Waddell.
We don't know what that means for inflation looking further ahead in the year, but there are multiple factors here. One, the oil price pushes prices up across the economy. Two, we've seen and reported on the fact that fertiliser can't get out of the Strait of Hormuz, and it's something like 20-25% of the world's traded fertiliser comes from the Gulf and has to get through Hormuz, and that's been a problem too. So that will have an impact on food yields in the months ahead, and that too will feed into inflation all around the world.
An Australian inquiry into an anti-Semitic mass shooting at Bondi Beach has recommended that the authorities should bolster security at Jewish events. 15 people were killed when two gunmen opened fire on a Hanukkah celebration on the beach in December. From Sydney, Katie Watson reports.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese acknowledged Australia's Jewish community was still grieving and craving answers. This report, he said, would help people understand what happened at Bondi, help stamp out the hatred and ensure it would never happen again. There are 14 recommendations in total. 5 of those are classified because of their sensitivity. In addition to improved policing around high-risk Jewish events and a review of Australia's counter-terrorism teams, the report also recommends prioritising a national firearms agreement and a gun buyback scheme.
President Trump says he's told the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that Israel should only take what he called surgical military action in Lebanon and avoid a full resumption of the war. In a telephone interview with the US website Axios, Mr. Trump said he asked Mr. Netanyahu not to bomb buildings into rubble as it was too terrible and made Israel look bad, as he put it. Pro-Palestinian activists say a flotilla of boats carrying aid to Gaza has been intercepted by Israeli military patrols in international waters near Greece. The organisers called the move illegal and said the vessels were hundreds of kilometres from Gaza, which is under an Israeli blockade. The global Samud flotilla released a video of the Israeli authorities warning them to stop.
You're required to change your course. Any further attempt to sail toward Gaza places your safety at risk and leaves the IDF no choice but to take all necessary measures at its disposal to enforce the lawful maritime security blockade. It is dangerous to remain on your current course.
The Israeli Foreign Ministry says the Navy detained about 175 activists from more than 20 boats. You're listening to World News from the BBC. President Trump has announced that his administration is considering reducing the number of US troops in Germany. Mr. Trump has criticised the German Chancellor Friedrich Merz and other NATO allies for not sending forces to help open the Strait of Hormuz, which Iran has blocked, even after a tenuous ceasefire in the war with the US and Israel. The authorities in China are introducing new restrictions on the use of drones, which includes a near-total ban on flying them in the capital. Under the rules, many key components of drones can't be sold, rented or brought into Beijing. Here's our China correspondent, Laura Bicker.
Unless you are kind of working in the military industry or unless you're using drones for search and rescue, it will be impossible to buy or fly a drone in the Chinese capital. Outside of the Chinese capital, and these restrictions apply to everybody, you now have to register with your own name and in person at the police station your drone, and it has to be linked to your ID, like your passport. And then, of course, you have to do an online course to qualify. You have to download software onto the drone that allows the authorities to track it in real time.
Laura Bicker reporting. New analysis of ancient genomes, the DNA instructions in cells, is challenging the long-held belief that northern barbarian tribes overran the west of Europe after the collapse of the Roman Empire. The findings point instead to gradual genetic and cultural shifts brought about by small-scale migration and intermarriage. The Kenyan athlete Sebastian Sawe has returned home after becoming the first person to run a marathon in under 2 hours in competitive race conditions in London last Sunday. He's being hosted at State House in Nairobi by Kenya's President William Ruto. Earlier, there were chaotic scenes at Nairobi Airport as government and sports officials welcomed him back. BBC News.
Hey, Andrea. Challenge these days, new level crowd. Where did you pass?
Me, pass somewhere. I just switched for a better life. Hey. I switched for comfort. Look, your salary deserves better.
Switch?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I switched my salary account to Fidelity Bank. Oh, okay. And that's my jackpot. I get higher loan amounts with lower interest rates, as well as personalized financial support. They gave me a loan to expand my side hustle, and the terms are just flexible.
Wow.
Your salary deserves better.
Oh, my salary deserves better. You see the way you are smiling wide? Yes, I will switch and smile wider. Your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy lower interest rate, car and home loan, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Switch and smile wider. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I lay aside, Fidelity.
In Tanzania, we say Karibu, welcome aboard. Looking for unbeatable fares to Tanzania and the world? Air Tanzania now offers direct flights from Accra. Fly with us to Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar, Kilimanjaro, China, Guangzhou, India, Mumbai, Dubai, South Africa, and beyond. Call us on 0246 567 898 and 0542 815 087 or visit our office at Kotoka International Airport, adjacent Airport Post Office. Air Tanzania, the wings of Kilimanjaro.
Enjoy homemade taste of shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. That's how we taste. Spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you do need. This advert is FDA approved.
You can't deny it when you taste it. The rich creamy goodness of caramel coffee. One sip and you feel it. It's caramel coffee. Taste it and you love it. It's a special feeling. One sip and you feel it. It's caramel coffee.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy cowbell coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Syntax Tango! Syntax, hey, tough, hey, strong. If you want quality, this be where you belong. Syntax, hey, tough, hey, strong. Oh, gonna shout and sing the song. When the sun they hot, Syntax no break. When the rain they fall, still no shake. Builders they choose and plumbers they prove. Any project you they start.
For years, you made Sultana more than just a brand.
It has become a part of your home. From your kitchens to your celebrations, now it's time to give back to you. Sultana's Buy and Win promo is here. You can win cars, motorbikes, trucks, Sultana products, and many more. All you have to do is to buy a bag of Sultana rice, scratch your coupon, and you could win really big. Sultana rice, your household favorite. Win the big one.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform. This advert is FDA approved.
What is the perfect melody for a mother's heart? Join us at O Plaza Hotel for a divine Mother's Day celebration featuring a powerful live performance by PSA Esther. Set in the lush Daddy's garden, we are serving a feast fit for a queen. Featuring sizzling live grills, authentic local soups, and a variety of continental specialties. At 600 Ghana cedis per person, Mom enjoys premium hospitality, our lucky dip, and special gifts from our partners at Unilever. Join us on May 10 from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Space is limited, so secure her seat of honor now by calling 0302 210 630. Sponsored by Unilever, Flora Tissues, and Joy FM.
Looking for trusted property and land services in Tema? Choose TDC Ghana Limited, leaders in planned urban development for decades. At TDC, we provide secure, transparent, and professional services, including ownership transfers, land and property search, lease processing, building permit, consultancy. Enjoy our premium and prestige options, fast-track processing, expert guidance, fewer delays, and exceptional care. Luxury 3-bedroom apartment, penthouses, 2-bedroom and 1-bedroom options all available. Visit our head office in Tema Community 1 or you may call via 053 101 9666 or 059 691 4432. Also, you may contact us via 0303 202 731. You may also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok on TDC Ghana Limited, building communities, securing future.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Hold not thy peace, O God of my salvation, because
Coffee
the mouth of the wicked and of the deceitful is open.
The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Out up in foot dread, and the man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. You know here. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat and oppress the poor. May God, what a sin thing. I have been get throw one stone, and it bring a bad feelings to all wicked men. What a plot, Bingy man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feelings to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red eye. How they want to see the days when them can send out Rasta, can't send I out, I send out Babylon. Bingy man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. What? Bingy man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feelings to all wicked men. change. The table is turned. And you will have to live. And live and learn. And don't fret. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Bingy man we throw one stone. And it bring up bad feelings in Africa. Bingy man we throw one stone. And it bring a bad feeling in a European land. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let him hear. What the prophet of the land say. Listen. Truthful one throw one stone, and it brings up bad feelings to all we carry. The truthful one.
Rastaman throw one stone. This is music from Culture. I love their songs. I'll be sharing a lot of Culture songs with you. What's your favorite Culture song? Mine is Addis Ababa. There is a land far, far away. It's called Addis Ababa. It's 7:17. You're live on the Super Morning Show. Let me say good morning to you if you just tuned in. And I hope this morning you are doing just great. Today on the show, we are bringing you the big conversation powered by Joy Business. Mahama at 16 months. Do economic narratives match real sector outcomes? Do economic narratives match real sector outcomes? And our guest for today, Mark Bedua-Boaji, he's the CEO for the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Professor Ejapoma Jechidako, she's an economist at UGBS. Joseph Paddy is the Vice President of the Ghana Union of Traders Association. Yao Apialate is a partner at Deloitte Africa. Joe Jackson is the CEO of Dalex Finance. And Frederick Emisa is a technical advisor at the Ministry of Finance. They'll be live here on Joy FM and Joy News to discuss Mahama at 16 months. Do economic narratives match real sector outcomes? What has been your experience? What has been your experience? Share with me. 16 months. Has your life been good? Have the macro reflected in your everyday lives? Just share with us here on the Super Morning Show, and I'll be glad to read your messages. 055 11 11 997 055 11 11 997. Now let's talk water tanks. Do you know the secret to raw water storage? It's simple. If your tank doesn't have the tortoise on it, then it's not the correct tank. The correct tank is Syntex tank, the one with the tortoise on it. That's the champion of water tanks. It's strong, it's durable, and it's built to handle our Ghanaian weather, rain or shine. Now, go outside, check on your tank. If it doesn't have a tortoise on it, it's time to upgrade. Join the Syntex tank family today and enjoy water storage that's tough like a tortoise. You can call 0244 335 168 to buy now or find one of their 400 agents nationwide. You can also shop online at syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a year strong, a year tough. At BECE Bank, your security is their priority. So before engaging in any financial offer or investment opportunity, please take a moment to confirm through their official channels. Remember, BECE Bank will never request for your PIN, your password, your card details, your OTP, or any confidential information via phone calls, SMS, email, or social media. Always rely on our verified communication channels and avoid sharing sensitive information with unverified sources. For any assistance, you can call toll-free on 0800 100 790 or 030 708 6000. BECE Bank, not just another bank. And Millennium Insurance is here for you. With Millennium Insurance behind you, you don't have to worry. Whether it's motor, properties, marine, travel insurance, they've got you covered. Millennium Insurance is fast, it's reliable, and so when life throws you surprises, get Millennium behind you, and Millennium will help you deal with those surprises and make sure you are ready. Call Millennium Insurance today on 050-141-8228 and insure the unexpected before the unexpected insures you. Millennium Insurance Company, your trustworthy partner.
For 130 years, Standard Chartered has been there for Ghana and
This is my favorite culture song, Addis Ababa. There is a land that's far, far away. They have to make a song about Ghana as the center of the world. As the center of the world and the gateway to Africa. We need to bring this band together somehow. Addis Ababa has one. Ghana must get one. Anyway, the Mother's Day is coming up and we are getting ready for it. And Oak Plaza Hotel is setting the perfect ambience for you at their plush Dede's Garden. This Mother's Day, they are hosting our mothers to a truly divine lunch experience featuring a special live performance by gospel sensation BECE Esther. And so if you want to reserve your tickets or your seat, which you must, secure that seat of honor for your mom today. It's happening on Mother's Day at Dede's Garden, Oak Plaza. BECE Esther is performing, and you should expect nothing short of excellence, as Oak Plaza Hotel serves a feast fit for a queen. A feast fit for a queen. There is an exquisite selection of continental and local dishes specially curated to delight every palate. And so, look, you can call 0302 210630, 0302 210630 to secure a seat of honor for your mom today. The Oak Plaza Hotel Mother's Day celebration is proudly supported by Unilever, Joy FM, Ghana, and Flora Tissues. And if you're having breakfast this morning, Nido is giving you one more reason to smile with a 10+1 promo on their 14 gram and 23 gram packs. You have 10+1 more reasons to enjoy breakfast. All you need to do is to buy a strip of the promo packs and get 11 sachets instead of 10. So there's one extra for free. That's more smiles at the table, more creamy goodness, fortified with iron, and more value for your family, because your breakfast deserves a little extra. Promo runs while stocks last, and T's and C's apply. This morning, Mahama is 16. We are discussing that on the show. We have 6 guests joining us from 9 a.m. Joy FM, Joy News TV, online as well. It's a big conversation for the morning. But remember that the Bank of Africa has a lot more for you. If you have a dormant account, reactivate it today and discover the refreshed range of products and services, from the enhanced SME support facility to the convenience of a USD debit card, credit card, and much more. You can update your account. It's easy. You simply visit any Bank of Africa branch with your Ghana card and you can update your account. You can call Bank of Africa on 0302 429 333, 0302 249 690. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. We have your birthday messages coming up. We also have Uncle Ebo White coming up. And sports is also coming up, and at 8 we bring you the Joy Business Minute, also on the Super Morning Show. We had planned to have an interaction with the head of communications for the Ministry of Energy and Green Transitions, but you know there are a lot happening in the power sector right now, and there are other pressing issues that are taking his attention. So unfortunately, he cannot join us this morning on the show. He's communicated to us that they are dealing with some issues which require his attention, and so we hope to have him maybe tomorrow or sometime next week to come and give us further updates on the power issues. He has communicated with us. We have also communicated with him, but we'll still attempt to break down the power sector issues as we understand it with the data at our disposal. The ministry is asking for an apology and a retraction, but one thing I've learned when it comes to mathematics and numbers is that 1 in Ghana is 1 in Spain, is 1 in South Africa, is 1 in the Amazon, is 1 in Mars. So if the power being generated on the chart says this and demand is that, and we can make inferences, we can make those inferences on the show. And this morning, I will attempt to break down those numbers with my colleague Isaac Kofi Ejay on the Super Morning Show. But the kids, are they in school yet? Or you are now preparing them for school? Have they had breakfast? Or they are yet to have breakfast? If they are yet to have breakfast, make sure there is Milo in a cup for your child. Milo helps release energy that enables them to learn and play all day long. It contains vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo is the energy to go further. And if you've not heard about the incredible benefits of Excellium from Total Energies, drive straight to any Total Energies outlet this morning and get Excellium for your vehicle. It cleans your engine, it extends its life and lowers your fuel consumption, and it has the cumulative effects that ensures there is anti-corrosion, anti-wear, there are detergent additives as well in Excellium. So it lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption and reduces your CO2 emissions. It's a fuel that helps you to drive. So go to any Total Energies outlet today and get the Excellium new formula. Choose Excellium, choose quality. We are going for a quick break. When we return, your birthday messages, food for thoughts, Sports Center, all coming up on the Super Morning Show.
Momo. It has made life happen in lots of good ways.
Mr. Kwanzaa, Minsaka insurance claim no.
It has put together beautiful weddings. It has filled the bellies of boys at their favorite wachi joint.
My guy, stop. Who they chop cancel these days?
It has made millions of businesses possible.
Minsaka no. We are back in business.
With just a few taps, money moves faster, easier, and safer. Momo understands the weight of your trust in us. We continuously enhance security with features like self-paying reset to help you protect your money. Momo will only call you with 0244 300,000. No MTN or Momo staff will call or ask for your PIN or one-time password. Do not transfer funds to anyone whose identity you have not verified. Do not approve any prompts you have not initiated. Momo, still Munsaka.
For 130 years, Standard Chartered has been there for Ghana and for you, supporting your financial aspirations and driving your business ambitions, opening doors to new possibilities, turning small dreams into big realities, and bringing banking to the palm of your hands. For 130 years, we have been there, empowering the next generation to soar higher. And as always, we believe we can achieve even more together. This year, as we celebrate 130 years of operations in Ghana, we look into the future with you because we are bringing 130 years of expertise to power your wealth and business ambitions, 130 years of heritage to power your aspirations. Let's partner for progress. Standard Chartered, here for good.
There comes a time in every young guy's life when something changes. The girls in your class, they are not as loud as you thought, and not as annoying either. Wow, their voices sound different now, almost nice. And somehow you actually enjoy spending time with them. You don't know when it happened, you don't know how, but suddenly you're always looking for an excuse to spend time with them. Luckily, some things make it easier.
Kwaku, can I have some of your Munchie chocolate chips cookies?
Hey, you! Start the moments that matter with Munchie chocolate chip cookies and experience the unmistakable crunch of chocolatey joy.
This advert is FDA approved.
Introducing Yomi Pina Colada and Peach, our newest addition to the Yomi family. Life is full of choices, so here are more Yomi flavors to spoil you for choice. Go on, choose great taste, choose nourishment, choose the new Yomi Yogurt Pina Colada and Peach. And always remember that the choices we make today shape our tomorrow. Yomi, a nourishing choice. Yomi Yogurt Pina Colada and Peach. More quality products from Amigo Ghana Limited. This advert is FDA approved.
Time for your birthday messages on the Super Morning Show. Birthday messages on the SMS brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Bank of Africa, BOP from Bank of Africa offers you a hassle-free solution for fee collection and other payments. Chat or call Fafa at boaghana.com for details. Fent, who is celebrating today?
All right, let's get into the birthday messages, and I have one here. And this one basically says a very happy birthday to Lisa Grace Effie Enimunyam Nyako. Oh, Charlie, final year student of Every Girls, wishing her success. This is a message from Daddy, Mommy, Ayeyi, and Achezi. Achezi.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you know today's Enimonyam is spelled Enimonyam, not Enyonyam.
When I spelling the year, no. Enimonyam.
No, there is Enimonyam and Enyonyam.
Enyonyam
na sache. Enimonyam ni Enimonyam. Enyonyam no is everything. Anyway, let's say happy birthday to Dr. Mary Enyim Segbefia, head of radio and TV production department at Unimac IFT. And also happy birthday to Celestina Jomfia. This is from Ato Kofi and Baba, and they want to say a happy birthday to you. May your birthday be filled with happiness, laughter, and everything you love. May the year ahead bring you peace, good health, and endless blessings. Happy birthday also going to, this message says, happy birthday to my dear wife, Mrs. Peace Asante. From Hayford Asante and Sons to Mrs. Peace Asante, formerly of Cardiothoracic Center, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. May God bless you, and we love you, from your husband, Mr. Hayford Asante. And this one says, happy birthday to my dear sister, Akosia Defoche of GRA Tema Community 1 Taxpayer Service Center. May everything work out well for you, Akosia. Keep being amazing. Love you, darling. And it's from Felicia Omotayo Owusu. Today I'm getting big names.
Omotayo.
Omotayo.
Omotayo. Thank you.
And this one.
Do you know what it means?
No.
I don't know either.
Oh, you're fish. I thought you were going to tell me. Trinity B. Anyway, this message from the trade services of Zenith Bank Ghana Limited, wishing you, Godwin Odoy, a very happy birthday. Thanks for being a fantastic boss. Your leadership and dedication to service excellence is unparalleled, and that inspires us greatly. Cheers to good health and a more fulfilled life.
I've got one here. Should I?
One more.
From you, okay.
No.
Oh, from me, yeah. Okay, sure. Happy birthday, Elvis Aaron Amenyuto. That one, I got it right?
Yeah.
Your commitment to excellence From your impactful years at Multimedia Group to your invaluable contributions as faculty at Gimper Business School continues to inspire. Wishing you good health, wisdom, and greater success in the year ahead. And this one just says, kindly request a song for my mom, Florence Amoko Amatai, who is 75 today. So
wow.
We can wish her a very happy birthday.
Song for her later on the 75. Show. And going out to you, P.Y. Amfo of University Basic School, from your dad and from the whole family, happy birthday to you. And to Clement Nuokpo of Church of Christ, Bomsu Kumasi, from me, especially to you. And Juliana York as well. Juliana, today is your birthday. Happy birthday, my sister Juliana York. God bless you so much. And that brings us to Sports Center, which is brought to you by MTN. Switch to MTN's eSIM. Download my MTN app to go SIMless today. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. Yomi Yogurt, a nourishing choice, and DSTV, your home of entertainment. Now, Standard Chartered Bank has been with us for over 130 years. And they are still here. They are helping us. They've helped to establish Ghana's financial system. They've built businesses. They've connected businesses to the world. They are helping generations grow and protect their wealth. And they are powering innovation and helping communities thrive. Today, they stand on 130 years of heritage to power your ambitions and unlock opportunities. 130 years of expertise to drive cross-border connections that move businesses forward. As always, Standard Chartered believes we can achieve more by partnering together. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And are you a business owner looking for a smarter way to keep an eye on your shop, restaurant, office, or warehouse anytime, anywhere? Well, MTN Business Eye is here for you. Keep your business secure anytime, anywhere with MTN Business Eye. The smart surveillance solution that gives you total visibility and control. It's powered by Wi-Fi, SIM connectivity, cloud storage, and solar energy, so your security never sleeps even when the lights go out. Enjoy 24/7 monitoring, real-time alerts, two-way audio, and reliable backup, all at affordable rates. Just dial 5060 hash today and keep your business in sight always with MTN Business Eye. MTN everywhere you go.
Fentio, Tairu Fentio. Time for the Sports Center.
Yes, good morning to you, Kojo. Good morning to all of you. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Fentio, Tahiru Fentio. Coming up.
Spot, and Arsenal have a penalty here, and Arsenal lead in the semi-final. It's a penalty kick. He's from 5 taken this season. This to level it up, and he does. It's 1-1.
Yes, Atletico Madrid head back to hold Arsenal in a KG Champions League semi-final first leg, which was, of course, riddled by a penalty fest. We'll tell you more. But first, Ghana's women's national team, the Black Queens, will begin their bid for a first Olympic Games qualification in the second round of the African qualifiers, where they will face the winner of the Mauritius versus Djibouti tie in October. The draw held in Cairo yesterday saw Ghana receive a bye from the opening round due to their superior continental ranking. The Black Queens must now progress through 4 qualifying rounds to secure one of Africa's 2 available slots for LA28. Now, the men's national team, the Black Stars, they have their head coach, Courier, on a player monitoring tour in Europe with 42 players to the 2026 World Cup. 42 days, I beg your pardon, to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, the 73-year-old Portuguese trainer is still dominating discussions following his unveiling last week. Sports and Recreation Minister Kofi Adams has revealed that Kairos has been tasked with at least reaching the semi-finals of the World Cup.
We've given the coach a good target to do better than maybe we have done at the 2010
World Cup.
That was the target also that was in the contract for Coach Otoado. We are to qualify for the World Cup, which we have qualified.
Yes.
We are to do better than 2010, at least semi-finals. So these are the things that we have stated. We should even be aiming to win, because any country that qualifies is also aiming to win.
Of course.
Once you are doing better than 2010, you are going beyond the quarter. It means you are aiming to win. Yeah. That's our ultimate aim.
Okay, so that's the sports minister there, Kofi Adams. Well, to reach the semi-finals of the competition, Ghana needs to knock it off the park completely at the tournament. But their former player, Daniel Opare, who featured at the 2014 World Cup, believes that Ghana doesn't have a team despite the abundance of talent.
We have talents in the team, incredible ones, fantastic players. But I think we need to build a team. Players, they need to maintain them for a long time, you know. and then don't try to change. They can change it. Maybe if there is an injury, then they can look into it and then bring somebody that thinks that deserve to be there. You understand? That's the only way we can build a team. That if we keep changing players like the way we changing our dresses, then it's not going to help. You understand? Because every time when it's like that, it means that you are breaking the team. They are not coming together. So yeah, we need to keep them. We need to encourage them. You understand? And then put them together for a long time, and then we can build a team.
That's Daniel Opare there. Well, the former right back, of course, he is still confident, though, that Ghana can surprise the world if they can get their acts together before the tournament.
It's going to be difficult, but trust me, this football, anything can happen. Like I said, me, I really believe in these boys. Like the talent, there is no doubt. So they can go out there and really make things happen. They can surprise. People will really look down, they will really surprise you. Yeah. Sometimes it takes an individual to change the whole game. So if they keep up to that mentality, we are here to play, we are here to win, we are here to build ourselves for the future, with that one spirit, I think that they are capable of doing anything. For me, my expectation for them is to get out from the group stage. If we are able to get out from the group stage, we have a good chance to at least win 1 or 2 matches again, Wow. But I'll be really happy to see them get out from the group stage. That will really make me happy.
That's Black Stars defender Daniel Opare speaking in that interview with Joy Sports. And you can go watch the Black Stars at the World Cup by allowing Latina Travels to help you secure your visa, get your match tickets, hotel accommodation, and your flight all sorted out. Call them on 0244-260-789 today or visit Latina at Alisa Hotel Northridge to secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. Now, elsewhere, the 2026-27 Premier League season will run from September 4 to 7, 2026, all the way through to May 28 to 31, 2027. That was after the Ghana Football announced the dates for next season yesterday. The GFA has also confirmed that the 2026-27 Division 1 League will begin from September 18 to 21 this year across all 3 zones and conclude on May 24, 2027. Now, let's go to Europe. Atletico Madrid and Arsenal traded penalties on Wednesday as Julian Alvarez's second-half sport kick cancelled out Victor Gyökeres' first-half goal to end the two sides a 1-1 draw in the Champions League semi-final tie that simmered more than it sizzled. Arsenal thought they had won another penalty when referee Danny McKelly pointed to the spot after Hanko appeared to step on Eze, but he overturned the decision after a VAR review. The decision has now infuriated Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta.
The penalty, but with the rules and how UEFA and the Champions League has given those penalties, I accept it. What I don't accept, and I think for me is something that I'm fuming, we are all as a club, is what happened with the penalty of EPS and how it gets overturned. In my opinion, at this level, it's unacceptable because it changes the course of the tie. In the Champions League, it is a penalty. They made it very clear from day one. I think they were consistent. Yesterday, the Bayern Munich, you see a handball there is a penalty. I understand that today is a penalty. The second one with EPS is unacceptable in my opinion, because then there's no consistency there.
You are fuming.
I am, because obviously it changes the course of the tie.
That's Mikel Arteta for Diego Simeone, the Atletico boss. He believes his team was the better side and should have won.
He says, yes, it was a pretty game, incredible atmosphere. The first half was more tactical, more studied. We put ourselves in positions where we could have won the game, but we didn't take advantage of them.
Okay, so that's Diego Simeone speaking through an interpreter there. Now, Joy Sports, of course, watch the game with fans at the Electoral head office at Ring Road as we build up to the Hits FM Rep Your Jersey on May 30 at the Aviation Social Centre. Some of the fans shared their thoughts after the game.
My main focus is on the final. But this one, I see that Arsenal is slightly ahead of Atletico, and I wish we would meet PSG and give it to them as a sign of revenge for what they did to us last year.
Fairly balanced game. Believe that next week at Emirates, Atletico will collect.
For me, I came as against this thing, how do you call it, Arsenal. But both teams, it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice watching them play.
The return match actually is going to determine who qualifies for the finals.
but I take Atletico to go through.
Yeah, so this match is just as I expected. I mean, a lot of defensive football for the most part of this game, where we've seen both teams, when this has the ball, the other will try to pack the bus, and same. It's just been haram football from both sides.
Haram to haram. People said last night's game was not as exciting as Tuesday night's match. Tuesday's match came with a certain consequence for one of the teams. That's Paris Saint-Germain. They will now be without right back Achraf Hakimi when they visit Bayern Munich for the second leg of their Champions League semi-final next week due to a thigh injury he picked up in that game on Tuesday. There are Europa League games tonight. Nottingham Forest take on Aston Villa in an all-English affair in the semi-final. And then there's Braga from Portugal up against Freiburg. Daniel Kofichre's Freiburg from Germany. All of those matches are at 7 p.m. Before we go, Chelsea forward Mykhailo Mudryk has approached the Court of Arbitration for Sport to appeal against a 4-year doping ban handed to him by England's Football Association. The Ukrainian was charged with anti-doping rule violations in June last year after a sample taken in 2024 produced an adverse finding for a prohibited substance that is reported to be meldonium. He's been sidelined for the past 17 months due to that particular suspension, and now it's believed that he could cop the full 4-year ban, and he will appeal that at the Court of Arbitration for Sport. That's all the sports this morning on the Joy Sports Center. My name is Fentio Tahir. Fentio, head to myjoyonline.com/sports for more sports news. Kojo, good morning to you again.
Thank you, Fentio. Go and look for the meaning of Omotayo for me.
Oh, okay.
If you don't find the meaning, don't come to work tomorrow.
No problem.
You give me vim that you know the meaning. So now anyway,
it's called bait and switch.
It's time for Food for Thought, Fentio. And
Yes.
Food for Thought is brought to you by Roverman Productions.
B.
The difference.
The difference.
Offer. Uncle Ebo, good morning.
Kojo, good morning.
How
Always
are you?
nice to hear your voice.
Always nice to hear you too. And this weekend we are going to Tema, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. That's tomorrow, not just this weekend. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
By the way, is Fentio dancing in front of you?
No, Uncle,
he's
I'm
not.
nodding my head to everything you're saying. I got my lizard. I'm nodding to because everything you are saying is music to my ears.
But you know why the lizard nods said?
No.
It's praising itself, or?
It's praising itself, yes.
Yes. Something I know, Kojo. You see, it's not like I don't know. You see, that's something I know. You didn't know. Did you read Okonko? Chini Achibe's things fall apart.
I did.
There's a quote there about the Agama lizard praising itself.
Is it biological? Is it physical? Is it spiritual? What observation brought about that conclusion that if the lizard nods its head, it's raising itself?
Now ask Uncle about me. I don't know.
Actually, Kojo, it's a bigger term. So Fento has gotten himself into trouble right now by agreeing with me, because it says that the lizard says when it jumps from the Iroko tree.
Thank you very much.
And no one would praise it. It will praise itself. So, Fento, which Iroko tree have you fallen from this morning?
The Iroko tree of blessings, Uncle. Well, that's what it is.
All right. Okay. It will do for now because I want you to have a good weekend.
Thank you very much. You too. Enjoy yourself.
Uncle. Welcome
yes,
once
Kojo,
again.
Thank you very much. Tomorrow is the birthday of a very special woman, the mother of one of our members, who is called Eja's mother, Faye Abba Ephraim. Tomorrow is your birthday. The son told me, you know, my mother gets a holiday for every birthday because her birthday is the 1st of May. So Faye Abba Ephraim, good morning. God bless you and God keep you. And the prayers we've all been saying for your son, I'm sure God would answer sooner than later. And then, as Kojo reminded all of us, tomorrow we are at the Zoe Temple in Tema with I Do, I Don't, 6 p.m. please join us. We are ready for it. Kojo, this morning I'd like to begin with a few quotes. Vincent Norman Peale said, "Change your thoughts and you change your world." Benjamin Franklin said, "Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of." John C. Maxwell said, "You will never change your life until you change something you do daily." And Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Today is the last day of April 2026. We are already 1 month into the second quarter of the year. That means a third of 2026 is already gone. 120 days of the year are behind us. This morning, I want us to pause and examine how the year is going for us so far. I want us to take time to reflect on our lives and on the year so far. So, to help us do that, here are 30 questions to help us take full control of our lives. Here we go. Now, the questions are in sections. So, I begin with questions on the year so far. 1, how has the year been going for you so far? Is it going too fast or too slow for you? 2, can you account for the 120 days of 2026 that are already passed? Is there anything you could have and should have done differently? 3, are you achieving any of the goals you set yourself at the beginning of the year? That is, if you set any goals at all. Too many people set goals and do not follow up on them. I hope you are not one of such people. Question 4, does the passing of a third of the year fill you with a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment? Or does it fill you with frustration and a sense that the year is once again running away from you? If things continue the way they are going, what will you have to show at the end of the year? I move now to questions on change that needs to happen. And I continue with the numbering. Number 5, does anything need to change in the way you are living your life and running your life? Question 6, can you name at least 3 things that need to change in your life? Do you have any plans to change them? And how you're going to do it? Questions on the level of your control. Number 7, do you feel in control of your life and of your time? If not, who or what do you think is controlling your time and your life? Question number 8, is your life expanding or shrinking? Question 9, are you making progress or are you just spinning your tires? And now I move to questions on reading. This is important because I believe that there are 2 things that will change the trajectory of your life. And they are what you read and the people you meet. So, question number 10. How many books have you read so far this year? Now note, school textbooks do not count here. Question number 11. Did these books broaden your horizon and your outlook? I move on to questions on your friends. So question 12. Have you ever done an audit of your network of friends? 13. How many friends do you really have? 14. What does each friend bring to the table? 15. Which of them enriches your life and inspires you, and which of them diminishes you and drains you? 16. Are you a good friend yourself? Can those you call friend or those who call you friend depend on you? I move on to questions on love relationship. 17. How will you describe your love relationship? Non-existent, complicated, strong, still, toxic, dysfunctional, or how others? 18. Do you feel accepted, celebrated, and empowered in this relationship? Or is it making you lose your self-confidence? We move on to questions on money and your spending. 19. How much money has passed through your hands these past 4 months? 20. Can you account for what you have done with the monies that have passed through your hands so far? What do you have to show for the monies that have passed through your hands so far? And now questions on your health. 21. How is your health? 22. Are you healthier today than you were on 1st January 2026? If you are not as healthy as you were at the beginning of the year, what needs to change for you to get healthier? Questions on social media. 23. Are you using social media or is social media using you? 24. Is social media consuming your time or is it enriching your mind? 25. 5 years from now, what value do you think your current consumption of social media would have added to your life? I move on now to questions on your mental health. 26. What is your mental state as at today? Are you more focused or more disorganized in your mind than you were at the beginning of the year? Are you stressed or relaxed? 27. Are you exhausted or are you energized? 28. Are you more hopeful today than you were on 1st January 2026? 29. What dominates your thoughts the most? Thoughts of hope or thoughts of despair? Thoughts of goodwill or schemes of resentment? And now I would add a question on your impact. So question number 30. Can you list 3 people in whose lives you have made a difference and indicate what kind of difference you have made in their lives? Now note, children, spouse, siblings, and parents do not count in this reckoning. Kojo, those are questions that I believe if we would make time to ask ourselves, will position us to make better use of the 2/3 of the year ahead of us.
Great. Are you using social media or social media is using you?
Or is social media using you?
Yes. And
yes.
How much have you spent today? And can you account for the spend? Has that spend been impactful in your life? Uncle, these are very good questions. I'll try to spend the weekend to answer all of them. And if I need further insight, I'll call you.
All right. Okay. Anytime.
Thank you.
Have a fantastic weekend.
You too. Have a fantastic weekend.
I know you're going to make some circuit. You're going to go around today.
This weekend, I'll not travel much, but still, Vim.
All right. All right.
Thank you so much, Uncle. And later, I'll be sharing the why the lizard knots its head, the biological explanation, not the Okonkwo explanation later.
All right, okay.
That was Food for Thought brought to you by Riverman Productions. Be the difference this weekend at Zoe Temple in Tema. I do, I don't. You don't want to miss it. Follow Riverman Productions for more updates on that. Business Minute is coming up. Is brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited. They are into sales of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. The sizes range from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA at competitive prices. And for every generator you buy, you enjoy 5-year warranty. And they also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets for you. Find them at East Legon at 26 Boundary Road, Legon, close to AH Hotel. Head office is at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. You can call them on 024-34-80334. Anointed are the generator experts. And the Mijo app is coming from the 1st of May, which is tomorrow. Mijo on the Ghana Post GPS app is bringing Ghanaians something special. Mijo is offering us affordable rides, accurate pickups, easy deliveries, and multiple ride options all in one app. So whether you're heading to work or school, events, sending a package, Mijo is there for you. And the drivers, you're also getting a great deal It's your opportunity to earn more with freedom and flexibility. No commissions, no hidden charges. Pay just 24 cedis a day. Ride all day and keep 100% of your earnings. So if you want to drive on Mijo, download the Ghana Post Mijo Driver app on Google Play Store or the iOS Store. And if you want to ride on Mijo, just download the Ghana Post app today. And you get up to 30% discount off your rides. Mijo is made by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. Time for Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Electricals, the generator expert. A visiting IMF team is now shifting its attention to technical meetings and assessment of target for Ghana's final program review. The Bank of Ghana is said to report a huge loss for last year compared to what it posted for 2024. The bank is today expected to release its financials, subject to Finance Minister Dr. Atuforsen's first signing off of the document. All is set for the Joy Business Roundtable discussion later this morning at 9 a.m. in the Joy News studio. And that's all for the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Electricals, the generator expert.
Please check the round tickets you made me purchase for our Canadian partners arriving this weekend.
Something is eating me up though. I still don't know a decent welcoming place where we can host our guests.
This is no issue at all, sir. Let me introduce you to Ghana's best kept secret when it comes to a perfect accommodation, and that is Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment located at Bawe Zero.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment? Tell me more.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment is a destination that everyone instantly falls in love with the minute they enter. They have beautifully designed 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, fully equipped kitchens, ultra-modern stylish living area, high-speed Wi-Fi connectivity, and an elegant rooftop lounge. Anointed Airbnb has 24-hour professional security, reliable standby generator, and an exceptional customer service and more.
Wow! Please make reservations for our guests right now.
Absolutely. If you ever think of a destination for work retreats, vacations, family events, or weekend getaways, always choose Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment. Find them in Accra at Bawe Zero, Faith Montessori, or book ahead on 025-638-9193 or 025-649-2415. Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartments. Class, luxury, and lifestyle redefined.
Excuse me, this Milo pack looks different. I'm seeing support energy release bam on the pack.
Yes, so the support energy release means when you give your kids Milo as part of breakfast, you are giving them energy to help them win at school.
Ah, then I like this one.
Your champs need nourishment and energy. Give them the Milo Energy at breakfast, now with vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo, energy to go further. Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
To every worker across Ghana, we celebrate you. Your hard work and dedication keep our nation moving. And to say thank you, CompuGhana brings you May Day Mega Friday. One day only. Don't think, just shop. Have the lowest price that gives you Black Friday vibes. Shop the latest products from phones to laptops, printers, TVs, fridges, air conditioners, and everything you need to upgrade your home and hustle. This is your reward. Upgrade for a better season. But hurry, if you miss it, it's gone. Remember, it's one day only. Friday, 1st May. Visit any CompuGhana showroom nationwide or shop online at CompuGhana.com. Call 0302-752020 or WhatsApp 0243-143-143. May Day Mega Friday. One day only.
Enjoy homemade taste of Shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. That's how we taste. Spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you need. This advert is FDA approved.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
a Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Rastafari is our light, and we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there. For the Babylon is full of bad ways and bad decision. All them know to do is make guns and ammunition. Never yet to ever make any good decision. And the people out in the street, they suffer by that. Hear what I'm saying? No night in a Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. King Rastafari is our light, and we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there.
Rastafari is our life and light, and we don't need no other. There will be no night in Zion, no doom, Sonkwa, no systems upgrade, no daily conversations about generating capacity, liquid fuel, gas, bulk supply points. Heaven will be a place, Zion will be a place you would enjoy 247, and you'll be driving on streets of gold and taking dips in rivers flowing with milk and honey. But you cannot go to heaven just like that. You need to put in the work. Love, kindness, benevolence, honesty. Living the Christ life. Ja Rastafari.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
This morning we bring you Mahama at 16 months. Do the economic narratives match real sector outcomes? It's happening at 9 a.m. here on Joy 99.7 FM on the Super Morning Show. Also on Joy News and on our social media platforms. YouTube will be streaming live on YouTube. You follow Joy News on TV for more. And this is brought to you by Joy Business. We have our guest, Mark Bedua-Boaji, CEO of the Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Professor Ejapoma Jeke Dako, economist at the UGBS. Joseph Paddy is the Vice President of the Ghana Union of Traders Association. Yao Apialate is the partner at Deloitte. Joe Jackson, CEO of Dalex Finance, and Frederick Amisa is a technical advisor at the Ministry of Finance. We are bringing this to you at 9 a.m. right here on 99.7 FM Joy. So that's one thing we are doing. The other thing we are doing is looking at the power sector. We agreed earlier this week that we would bring the head of communications for the Energy Ministry into the studio. He actually agreed to come. We shared our data with him, and we hoped we would get him in the studio so that we look at the grid data and related matters. But unfortunately, there's a lot happening on the grid, and they have a lot of work to do, understandably. So he cannot be in the studio today. He's promised that when these things clear, he will make some time to come to the studio so that we deal with the issues here. But like I said earlier, I will attempt to share the information as I understand it from the various technical sources so that we make our inferences. And I said when we had a conversation on Tuesday, or was it Tuesday, that if we go through the data and it is established and understood that our thinking, our position, our inference based on every technical data, projections, production we've seen is wrong. I, Kojo Akoto Boateng, and the rest of the team will apologize to, one, the minister, the ministry, all the technocrats in the sector, and we will also apologize to you, the Ghanaian, for misleading you. And we want to do that. We've not set out to do any jandam, as people put it. We've not set out to misinform. We've set out to let you understand where we are as a country. And a lot of the data, a lot of the conversations, a lot of the analysis points to the fact that when it comes to infrastructure, we are stressed. And even this morning, the NDPC's report, which was carried by some of the newspapers, suggests that 88% of the places that the NDPC visited to analyze where we are as a country show that when it comes to infrastructure, there's a huge deficit. Roads, transport, energy, water. So we are not out of the woods. So we want to create the right picture so that we as a people in Ghana will know where we are. And when you know where you are, that's when you decide where to go and the channel with which to go to where to go. So no malice intended. We just want to do the right thing for ourselves. And that's the conversation we are going to have on the show. So 2 big things. We'll be breaking down our numbers, and then we also bring you the Joy Business Roundtable this morning, which is looking at 16 months of President Mohammed's second coming. We've seen a lot of gains in the macro. We've seen a lot of gains in the numbers, but are they matching real sector outcomes? That's a conversation for this morning here on the show. Big stories on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by Telecel, Connecting Energies, Republic Bank. We are the one for you. Join the Republic Verse. Do more, shine more, big up. Pollard Insurance, we've got you covered. And Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. And wherever you go, take Cowbell Coffee along with you. It helps you through your hustle. The big moments, the slow moments. You need a partner that stays with you every single moment, and that is Cowbell Coffee. Whether you are grinding for that exam, pushing deadlines at work, or cooking up the next big idea, Cowbell Coffee gives you that creamy taste and rich coffee aroma to kickstart your day right. And you enjoy it anytime. You can enjoy it anytime. And we know that success doesn't happen overnight. It's the little moments, the early mornings, the late nights, and through it all, Cowbell Coffee Day with you. Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. Now, your money deserves the safest home, and with Telecel Cash, you are protected every step of the way. No risks, no worries, no long stories. It's just peace of mind. Dial *110# or download the Telecel Play app now for safe, secure transactions. Telecel Cash, the safer choice. And Milo is the nourishment that keeps you going. And the kids, they need the energy. Give them Milo in the morning for breakfast. Give them the nutritious Milo every day. Milo contains vitamin D that supports energy release to help your daily performance. Milo is the energy to go further. This is music from EL. Title of the song is Shilili. What does Shilili mean? What does it mean? Is it... Obeti, what does Shilili mean? Obeti says he's not Ga, so he doesn't know what Shilili means. But you've lived in Tema all your life. Some Ga should rub off you. You've eaten kinky and fish all your life. You should know some Ga. And you can send us your messages. The WhatsApp line is 055 1111997, 055 1111997. I'll be reading some of your messages here on the show. Your messages brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, number 10 liver salt, a refreshing relief, and Provident Insurance. With Provident, man, you are covered. And if your money is controlling you, now is the time to take charge. The EcoBank mobile app gives you the power to command your money, to transact across 33 African countries and anywhere in the world. Command your money to make water, electricity and school fees payments, bank and mobile money transfers, create virtual cards to buy only what you need, and more. So Money Commander, download the EcoBank mobile app now on the App Store or Play Store and command your money. Command also means paying attention to details. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card or Ghana card details. When in doubt, call the EcoBank call center on 0800 003 225. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And you know life doesn't stand still for you. Life changes. You could be here today and you'll be gone tomorrow. So get the policy that prepares you and the ones you love. And that is the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan. It helps you build a legacy that offers you a cover of up to 300,000 Ghana cedis with no underwriting. It gives you greater flexibility, no limits to the lives you can cover, and it's up to the age of 80. It's an uninterrupted cover, enabling you to secure what matters most in the simplest of ways. You also get to enjoy the flexibility to update your cover every 5 years. It's exciting, right? It is, right? Dial *378 *3#, *378 *3# to request a call for the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan today, and let's get you a plan that works for you and your family. Old Mutual, do great things. I'm going to go for a quick break, but before I go, let me tell you a document I'll be reading from and give you some context to why I'll be reading from this document. So every year, The Energy Commission will put out the energy supply plan for the country, and Gridco will also put out the energy supply plan for the country. What Energy Commission does is quite extensive. It covers everything, including even the charcoal we need to cook. It covers everything when it comes to energy. So domestic energy use, LPG, all those things, electricity, all those things. The Energy Commission's document covers that. Every year, Gridco also puts out the energy supply plan for the Ghana power system. What I'm reading from at the moment is the 2025 electricity supply plan for the Ghana power system. It is a power supply outlook with medium-term projections for Ghana. And this document is a public document. It's on the Gridco website. We've not seen the one for 2026, but we have the one for 2025, and it gives us some background, some baseline for our analysis. Now, it is prepared by the Power Planning Technical Committee, and they are responsible to, among others, develop planning reports for the Ghana power system as per the requirement in Section 7 of the National Electricity Grid Code and Section 2 of the Energy Commission Act 1997, Act 541. And it has worked to develop the 2025 energy supply plan. Now, if you look at the list of the people, engineer, it has 5 engineers. Okay. Now, did I say 5? It has 10 engineers. 10 engineers, right? And in Ghana, if you have the ING preceding your name, it means you are an engineer who has also gone through the Ghana Institution of Engineering, done their exams, done all and been certified properly as an engineer. So I did building technology at KNUST. I've not done the Ghana Institution of Engineering, neither have I done the Ghana Institute of Surveyors. So I cannot add surveyor to my title. I cannot add engineer to my title. The people who have earned it are like the engineer Magnus, I've forgotten his full name, engineer Edemashigbi, engineer, the people who can add ING to their names. So you don't get that easily. You must be an engineer of repute. You must have been trained. You must have experience. You should have gone through the whole process. So this is contest. Now, this Power Planning Technical Committee that produced the 2025 Outlook has 5 people from Gridco, which is the Ghana Grid Company Limited. I don't want to mention their names. I just want to keep their identities. But the document is on the Ghana Grid Company website. You can go download it and you know the people who prepared this. It has 4 people from the Energy Commission. It has 1 person from the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. It has 1 person from the Ministry of Energy. It has 1 person from the Volta River Authority, 1 person from the Bui Power Authority, 1 person from the Electricity Company of Ghana, 1 person from the Northern Electricity Company Limited, and then 1 person from Ghana Gas Company, and 1 person from the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation. And in their acknowledgement, they write that we hereby acknowledge all wholesale suppliers, bulk customers, and other key stakeholders who provided relevant information for conducting demand forecasts, determine sources of supply, firm up maintenance programs, potential new projects, and other information required for developing the 2025 ESP. We also acknowledge, they mentioned some names of some people at Gridco who provided technical support, as well as another person at Gridco who provided administrative support during the development of the 2025 ESP. So now we have the context and why I'm reading from this document. So I'm going to go for a break. When I return, I'll give you a breakdown of the projections when it comes to electricity supply in Ghana. What we did in 2023, what we did in 2024, what we projected to have done in 2025, what we projected for 2026, and then I'll give you the actuals as of today and why from all these data sources we infer that Ghana is not producing enough electricity and that the power struggles we are having is not just because we found Akosombo have a problem or this or we are upgrading meters, but indeed we don't produce enough electricity to meet their needs. I'll be right back.
Auntie T, I beg, fix me go betete Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, if you get your own data and call packages, falla! Made For Me bundles like the way you want them. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Enjoy homemade taste of Shito always with Didi Shito. Made with carefully selected ingredients, no preservatives, no colorants.
Preservative just helps us spice. That's how we taste. Spicy we eat.
Didi Shito, if you need. This advert is FDA approved.
You can't deny it when you taste it. The rich creamy goodness of cowbell coffee. One sip and you feel it. It's cowbell coffee. Taste it and you love it. It's a natural feeling. One sip and you feel it. It's cowbell coffee.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy cowbell coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, my name is Lexus Bell, and EcoBank is revalidating customer information for mobile app transactions to improve safety and convenient access. Customers are encouraged to confirm their mobile app details by texting or calling 0500,000 247 now to remain active. The voice you just heard wasn't mine, it was AI. And if you fell for it then, like play, you could have just been scammed. EcoBank will never call, email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details. Pay attention to the details.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me.
Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know. Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when the children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
No, stop action, mommy. All the learning and sports demands a lot of energy. So those sweat stains, torn uniforms, and dirty shoes, they show that your kids have been very active.
Hey, Asamo!
Your jams need nourishment and energy. Give them the Milo Energy at breakfast, now with vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo, energy to go further. Milo. This advert is FDA approved.
I hear for Chini and BDPH, a baby Gemoy. In Sanko Comotia Hombo will be the Paya Juana G. A palm of fire, honey, and much sharing in Yahu. Fanya hincha ne fata no nye wodi hu be hye mu ne sie ho abapan ena ma bobi abegwe mu bi ya bre tie ma sabe preko bi fi bola so meye ye hu fi yo di mi dia ko hye bebi a kwenche me fire no on fa ne ntwe koma boso yo di echi ne mezaya
na maye level na medu no banko me chama ko ojana so atanfu me de da me fom mezaya mabu fom na me de da me fom mezaya
Abofra hu ne nsa kokora woni mpanyifo didi Asana ne freni beto bo na ne nsa kuta bibi mia na maye nkoda nketo asu kono ma mahwebo ama musie fifi Hende me kana ya kemi ya baso ya so asisi Nyanso nya bema ne di osi bedwemu ese beba ni dia na maye mu amutame ni sa aka mu kwanka mewu ama yeye meye Bomo chichie friso mo be kasa de nche mewu a Side na sebe wo twan a wote fie ni ni be die chini
na maye level na bedu no banco. Me chiamako, ojana so. Atafu mede na me phone. Mezaya, mabu. Umra mede na me phone. Mezaya, mabu.
Obede.
Need to be shed.
And Kweku Flick.
R.I.P. Daddy, watch me say, Mammy, go who they do to me. Open me say, Kosiaka. FNF so bad, Benny Betro, me can also no phone, and yes, 70 to tra. I grown up me too, yes, I must say, nah. She say, me no be any laughing emoji. Me famous see a dumb bitch. I want a person walk out in our finish, actually, she. Nipanya, she. When you see any theatre, me so.
Huh? What? Charlie, Obede, champion. This is Sarkodie featuring Kweku Flake. Temes own Sarkodie, or is it now Lashibi Sarkodie? Lashibi Jay-Z. Featuring Osekrum Osharimon, and also Osekrum Michael Jackson. Kweku Flake, champion guy, Charlie, Kweku Flake. You know that guy. So that's the guy
King of Chorus.
on this song. King of Chorus. It's 8:26. You are still live on the Super Morning Show. And you can hear the voice of Isaac Kofi. I've not even introduced him. But because you are wearing the same colors, he's just... Kofi saying...
You before this,
One who need who says there is some constable. The way I want to know how the constable be. Isaac Kofi J is with our research desk at Multimedia. But hey, remember tomorrow we have the excellent egg market day, the May Day market day at the forecourt of Joy FM, the Joy FM car park. We are selling eggs for as low as 40 Ghana cedis per crate, and we are working with the Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association. So pass by, pick as many as you want. The last time we did this, we sold close to 100,000 crates, right? And so this time you can also come and buy eggs for your shop, for your homes, for your schools, for your hospitals. You can even buy eggs and dash them to your friends. So join us tomorrow. And I also bring yam, unashamedly. I have a shop and I sell yam and honey and other things. So I'll bring some to sell. Egg no atoyam no akoba busy. Me bufu kwa me demoko beka not just the full thing. What I say. Now, what defines the strength of a woman? Her creativity, her ability to multitask, or her leadership. Discover BECE is Stanbic Bank Women's Banking Solution designed for every woman in Ghana. Enjoy business incubation, China trade opportunities, and comprehensive financial and insurance support. Stanbic Bank is here to drive your growth. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh for more. You call 0302-815-789. Stanbic or BECE, unlock your strength. And we are going to the World Cup. And if you want to drive in style and drive even further, all the way to the World Cup, get the Kia Sportage from Runner Motors. They are running a special promo from now till the 20th of May. Every Sportage you buy gives you the chance to win a full trip to see the Black Stars compete live in the USA or Canada. So take advantage of this opportunity. Visit their showrooms in Accra, Spintex, Tema, Kumasi and Takrade, or Kia Ghana's website, and it could be on your way to the biggest football fiesta in the world. This trip includes flights, visa fee, accommodation, and match tickets, but terms and conditions apply. Kia, movement that inspires. And the Bank Hospital is here to help you. If you experience heartburns, acid reflux, chest discomfort after meals, bloating, abdominal pain, the Bank Hospital has a solution for you. Visit them every Wednesday between 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. They have a specialist clinic to solve your problems, and they give you 10% off. So call them on 053 100 8227. That's 053 100 8227, and book your appointment. If you want something to munch on, there is Munchie for you. It's chocolatey, it's crunchy, it's perfect for sharing, and it's also perfect for the DJ if you want to keep it all to yourself and you don't want to share. Just get Munchie chocolate chip cookies. Whether it's a school break, hangouts, or those sweet new friendship, make it better with Munchie chocolate chip cookies. In the boardroom as well for your board meetings, put it on the table and enjoy while you think. Munchie, start the moments that matter with a crunch of chocolatey joy. It's 8:30. For the next 10 minutes, Kofi and I are going to attempt to break down the power-related issues. And I'm going to start by taking you through the Gridco Energy Supply Plan for 2025. As I said earlier, we don't have the supply plan for 2026 yet. So I'm going to read what is in the load forecast for 2025 and the projections for 2026 and the reasoning behind that load forecast. And then we will share with you how much energy we are generating now and why we've made that inference that we are shedding load, which when we finish and you listen to us and you think we've not been fair to you, to the minister, to the ministry, why not send me a message? We will apologize. We apologize. People make mistakes. We will apologize. Okay. Now I'm reading from page 31 of the 2025 electricity supply plan prepared by Gridco, and I've given you the people who did this, proper engineers, not a Kwanchen people like me. Now, introduction on the load forecast. Determining annual load forecast is an important step in Ghana's electricity supply planning process. The load forecasting methodology employs various socio-economic and policy-driven indices to estimate the total electrical load for residential, commercial, and industrial consumers for the forecast period. Demand for electricity in Ghana continues to increase due to population growth, urbanization, industrialization, and ongoing national electrification initiatives aimed at achieving universal access to electricity by the year 2030. An accurate load forecast, the word you need to underline here is accurate. An accurate load forecast is important for realizing the government's commitment to foster economic growth and support energy-intensive sectors. Electricity demand in Ghana can be classified into domestic load, which refers to electricity demand within the Ghana control area, excluding VALCO, made up of residential, commercial, and industrial loads. So there's the domestic loads excluding VALCO, and then there's VALCO, and then 3, exports to Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, and Togo. So if you look at the dispatch sheet, you'll see CIE, Sonabel, and CEB. The month-by-month peak load will vary depending on the impact of load drivers such as seasonal changes in weather, sporting events, etc. Now, this chapter presents the electricity load forecast for Ghana for 2025. And as I said, we are doing 2025 because we don't have 2026. 2025 peak load, the base case. The 2025 projected coincident peak load for the Ghana power system is 4,338 megawatts. 4,338 megawatts. This represents an increase of 386 megawatts, which is a 9.8% growth over the 2024 peak demand of 3,952 megawatts, which occurred on December 19, 2024. I hope somebody is taking notes. The following assumptions drive the 2025 base case peak load, and we are using 2025 as our baseline for whatever analysis we are going to do. VALCO 1.5 cell operation at 105 megawatts. Mine loads Namdini 46 megawatts, Newmont Ahafo 42 megawatts. Export to Burkina Faso supply up to a maximum of 240 megawatts. Togo Benin 120 megawatts projected. Cote d'Ivoire 140 megawatts projected at peak. Integration of Genses 36 megawatts captive generation to the grid for delivery to Daman and Chirano gold mines. And ongoing distribution network expansion works to extend coverage and improve service quality to ECG and NEDCO customers during, including the ongoing rural electrification projects. I hope you are all following. Kofi, are you following?
I am.
Wobeti, are you following? Sami, are you following? I hope I'm not reading too fast and we're all capturing whatever I'm trying to establish. Now, the 2025 high case peak load. The 2025 projected high case coincident peak load for Ghana Power System is 4,454. So if you heard me right, the base case 2025 peak load, base case was 4,338. The high case peak load, 4,454 megawatts. This represents an increase of 502 megawatts over the 2024 peak demand of 3,952, which occurred on December 19, 2024. And the assumptions are made again. I read through the assumptions earlier, so I will not read through the assumptions again. Now, they give us the distribution system load forecast methodology. Distribution network demand typically accounts for approximately 80% of total Ghana demand. The demand forecast for the distribution system, ECG, NETCO, and EPC, which is Enclave Power Company, was based on projection for GDP growth of 4.4% in Ghana as determined by the Ministry of Finance.
Yeah.
Customers of the distributing companies have been classified into categories: ECG, special load tariff, non-special load tariff, and so on and so on, so on and so forth. For NETCO, there are 3 categories: residential, non-residential, and special load tariffs. And the NETCO operational area covers 64% of the geographical area of Ghana, including northern parts of Volta, Ashanti, and western regions. Now, EPC customers, typically industrial, distributes power within the free zones Enclave and Dawa Industrial. That is Enclave Power Company. And then they talk about suppressed demand. Ghana has inherent suppressed demand for electricity attributed to several factors.
Very important.
Suppressed demand is demand that is there, but because our voltage is low, because we are not producing enough, because A, B, C, D, E, and if that demand is not being absorbed, sort of, right?
Yeah.
And so the suppressed demand, 1, inadequate generation capacity resulting in system-wide load management.
We are not the ones saying this.
Inadequate generation capacity. 2, low voltage levels at the load end, resulting in the inability of some customers to operate voltage-sensitive appliances that would otherwise function under optimal voltage conditions. That's why when I switch on my fan, it goes slow and doesn't blow any air. That's why some of you, when you switch on your fridges in the evening, because of low voltage, your fridge doesn't work. That's why some of you, you can't run your Nikanikes sometimes because you don't have proper voltage that will let your appliances run. And they write that additionally, low voltage leads to suboptimal performance and reduced output from certain electrical devices, ultimately contributing to lower overall energy consumption. So it's not like the people don't demand or need the electricity, but the electricity are demanding, we can't give them that quality of electricity, so the machines don't work.
Yeah.
So the demand would rather drop, and this is suppressed demand. Now, point number 3, limited access to electricity caused by delays in new customer connections, especially by distributing companies. So there are people who need the power, but they are not getting meters, so they cannot connect. And so all that is part of it.
Yeah.
And then poor reliability and inadequate redundancy in some segments of transmission and distribution networks, leading to prolonged outages for consumers. There's a lot to be read, but I'll leave it here. And then ask a few questions. Okay? There's a lot to be read, but I want to leave it here. But before I even leave it here, I'm going to go to the demand projections that they've made for the various years. Okay?
Yeah.
The demand projections. If you look at what Gridco, the technocrats at Gridco have done, they did the demand projections based on year-on-year increases, right? So in 2026, the projected demand based on all the criteria they gave us that I read is 4,718 megawatts. Now the minister says that peak demand now is 4,300 megawatts, which was the peak demand projection for 2025. Okay?
By Gridco.
Which was the peak demand for 2025, 4,300 megawatts, and that was the base case. The
suppressed
top case was 4,454 megawatts. So it means, and I've also explained the suppressed demand as well, that because we have the low voltages, we have this, we actually need the electricity, but we are not getting them. Okay, so these are the assumptions we have and the base information we have for making our final inference that we are not producing enough electricity and we are actually practically load shedding, even though it's not on paper. Now, Kofi.
Yeah.
Since January, you have the data from January 1 all the way to date, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since January, what has been the highest ever electricity produced and delivered in Ghana?
Well, so according to what you just read from GridCo, ideally 2026, our peak demand should be around 4,718.
Yes, I can't read. Answer my questions one by one, please.
Point.
We don't have time. We don't have time.
Okay,
since January, what has been the highest ever delivered?
4,168 megawatts.
And
that occurred.
On which day did we deliver that?
That was March 27th, 2026.
At what time?
It was around 10 o'clock, which is peak hours, right?
Now, we've tried, I don't like doing averages, but anyway, we've tried to average the amount of power that we've produced since the 1st of January. What has been the average peak readings that we have?
Average peak readings since the beginning of the year is around 3,856 megawatts.
3,800 megawatts. Which day was it?
That occurred...
average. It didn't occur anytime, but
so
it occurred around
hours, yes.
10 p.m.
So that's the average for the entire period. Yeah.
Average reading. So the GridCo ESP projection for 2026 puts our peak functional that we need to run at 4,700. Minister says we do 4,300. Based on all the things I've shared, in fact, if I had gone deeper into the document, you'd realize that the company like B5 Plus, adding on new production capacity is factored into the thing.
Yeah.
B5 has added on new production capacity. The people doing Olam has added a Talia company. Was it noodles or pasta company? There are new houses getting connected.
Yeah.
Right? There's new demand. Nobody at the Ministry of Energy has been able to tell us that for 2026, our demand has dropped. And if you look at the charts and the projections from GridCo, year on year, we are doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9% increase in demand.
Yeah.
So demand has not dropped. If demand has dropped, then we can safely infer that, okay, for 2026, even though the economy is growing, still electricity demand has dropped. We don't have any transmission losses. Whatever we produce, we get it straight to your homes. We don't have any challenges. So we are producing this amount and you are getting... We don't have anything like that. Demand has not dropped. Transmission losses still exist. But the average peak average peak production we've done is 3,800. The highest we've ever delivered is 4,168 on the 27th of March 2026 at 10 p.m. So if the technocrats are telling us, and I've read all the underlying, the contest and everything, that we actually need 4,700, let's throw that away. We don't need it. The minister says you are doing 4,300,
the minister's figure.
which is last year's peak
projection.
demand, right?
Yeah.
And if you heard what I read, they gave us the date.
That was even a projection anyway.
Projection. and the date that we recorded the highest peak, and we have the sense of the average peak as well. Okay? We are not producing enough. So on a day like, take me to Independence Day, sit match. Take me to Independence Day, sit match. This will be the last thing, then we move on. Take me
in
to
terms of generation, right?
Yes, take me to Independence Day, sit match.
Okay.
Sit match. If you take me to a day like 17th April, for example, which is about 2 weeks ago.
I almost got a sit match.
Okay, sit match is fine.
Should we do the sit match?
Sit match is fine.
Okay. A minute. Okay, so we have sit match.
How much electricity do we produce in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening?
In fact, if you are looking at peak demand, sit match, 3,880.
And our peak demand for a day like sit match, which is a holiday, people are home, everything blazing, because they say that days we have sporting events, big events, power demand goes up and all that. On a day like that, would we hit 4,300?
No.
We can hit the peak, but did we hit the peak?
In terms of demand,
4,300.
In terms of supply,
so we are not here to do any mischief.
Yeah.
We are just worried. I am a farmer. I have operations in 3 regions of this country. Bono region, Bono East. I have operations in Bono East, Eastern region, and Volta region. I need electricity to run. And I have a home in Accra and other office and business interests scattered around the city. I talk to people talk to me. Since the beginning of the year, the power has been going on and off. It's been going on and off. And we all know it's a demand and supply thing, push and pull thing. If the people need the power and it's there, why do our power keep going on and off? Even if it's to do with inadequacy in our transformers and everything, we should be getting power at half current or one phase off. But the power goes off and casa like fing. So we are not here to be mischievous. We are here because we know we need the energy. And every technocrat and technician in this country has done their analysis. They've done the projections, NDPC, everybody has done the projections. We don't have enough energy. If we all accept that this is our reality and that we must work together as a people on it, we will discuss that, and as a people, we will work towards it. Because when the government came to us and told us that we have a problem with getting fuel for our electricity generation, and if we don't pay a CD extra, we cannot power it. The government explained, we asked questions, but in the end, we thought that it was something we could do because we need the power to run. I slept in darkness last night.
Me too.
My children slept in darkness.
So we had about
and
18
I woke
hours
up
of
and
light
found
yesterday.
my children.
Oh.
So when I say this, nobody has a problem with the energy ministry. We all only have a problem with the fact that Ghana at 60 something, we still are not producing enough electricity. And if we net the power we are producing and spread it across all Ghanaians, we are doing 113 watts per person. 113 watts per person, which can only power one ceiling fan or one TV. Everybody can power only, and we all want to switch it on only one ceiling fan. That is not adequate. That is not enough. So we expect the leaders in the sector to come to us, tell us what you are doing. We'll support you. The president says we are going to build 1,200 megawatts power plant owned by the government. Let it come. If we have to pay extra levies or if we have to pay extra for that to be done, let's explain the journey to establishing that 1,200, which takes us to some 6,000 megawatts of dependable capacity, which can power us through to 2030. At the moment, if we don't add at least 300 megawatts to our generation every year, we're going to be thrown into the old doomsday that we experienced. That's where our challenge is. So, Honorable Minister, we are sorry if we made it seem as though we are being mischievous. If you felt that way, the ministry, the technocrats, we are sorry if you felt that way. But one in Ghana is one in Togo, one in Spain, one on Mars. What we've read tells us that we are in a deep existential problem when it comes to energy generation, and we must fix it. Kweku, you have 30 seconds.
In fact, one thing that is clear is that we don't have any headroom in terms of reserve margin.
Make our 30 seconds. Remember, I'm a lecturer.
Clear. So we don't have a headroom. That headroom of average 18% doesn't exist. And any time we have any of our generation plants going off, we will plunge ourselves into what we don't want to call doomsday. But it's also clear that since Monday, per the great reports we've actually read, ideal demand of 4,718, we've actually been underestimating the actual deficit in terms of power generation since Monday. If you add technical losses, transmission losses, and all, what have you, the situation is actually dire.
And so we need to do some work. We are going for a quick break. 9 o'clock, we bring you the big conversation on Mahama at 16 months, how we can translate the gains into real sector improvement and growth. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kojo Akoto toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kojo Akoto toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kojo Akoto toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kojo Akoto toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white where it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kojo Akoto toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kojo Akoto toothpaste. Kojo Akoto toothpaste. Sankofa Yenchi.
Kel, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Your business is as strong as the people behind it. That's why smart companies in Ghana and across the continent trust Hot Jobs Africa for all their HR needs. We handle it all: recruitment and placement, labor outsourcing, HR consultancy, corporate training, expatriate management, and even staff busing. With 100% dedicated support, you're never doing it alone. Reach us today on 020-433-6004. Email info@hotjobsafrica.org or visit hotjobsafrica.org. Great businesses are built on great people. Let the experts handle it. Think HR, think Hot Jobs Africa.
This May, all eyes turn to Ghana's biggest music celebration, the 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards. The biggest hits, the loudest cheers, the hottest fashion. Performing live: Wendy Shea, Black Sherif, R2Bs, Last Made, Kofi Kinata, Diana Hamilton, PSA Esther, Medical, Samini, Fido, and many more, all on one stage. Saturday, 9th May at the Palms Convention Center inside La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, 7 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets available for 700 Ghana cedis and 1,000 cedis at Charterhouse, or dial *713*33*00#. For more information, call 0501-288520. The 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards, produced by Charterhouse, refreshed by Guinness, with support from TV3, British Council, Close Up, KPMG, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Telecel.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Life no be predictable, but with Ayo, you secure yourself and get up to 16,125 Ghana cedis to support funeral expenses and up to 322 cedis 50 pesos daily hospital cash benefits when life surprises you or your additional family members. For a premium as little as 396 Ghana cedis for a whole year, you can add up to 6 family members to your Ayo annual policy. You can pay your premiums, renew your policy, and manage your cover right from the Momo app. No paperwork, no stress. Claims are simple, fast, and paid directly to you or your beneficiary via mobile money should an unexpected event occur. Visit the Momo app, select financial services, then insure, and choose Ayo annual cover and follow the prompts or dial *928*101# to sign up today. Remember, your family members must be between 1 to 69 years old, and you as a policyholder must be between 18 to 64 years to sign up on Ayo. Ayo, because you care. Underwritten by Sanlam Alliance Life Insurance Ghana Limited, regulated by the National Insurance Commission.
For over a decade, a platform has quietly shaped conversations, celebrated excellence, and honored the women building Ghana's future. The Ghana Female CEOs Summit and the Ghana Women of the Year Honors have stood as symbols of impact, leadership, and legacy. This year, we raised the bar. For the first time ever, 2 powerful platforms come together for a 2-day experience designed to inform, inspire, and celebrate. Day 1, the Ghana Female CEOs Summit, a gathering of bold thinkers and industry leaders driving real conversations through keynotes, panels, curated masterclasses, and shared insight. Day 2, the Ghana Women of the Year Honors, a prestigious night dedicated to recognizing women making exceptional impact across industries. Taking place on the 7th and 8th of May 2026 at the iconic Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. For registration and more information, visit glitzafrica.com.
Oh, this beat is catchy. It's a no.
sweet and sour. I saw your love there. You do me how why am I sad? So all those sweet words was just to play me. And yes, I'm strong, I'm a pan, I'm a trouble shake it. Promise up on promise, not so over. Should have known you were too good to be true.
We have the big conversation coming.
Promise up on promise, not so.
The roundtable discussion on the theme Mahama at 16 months, do economic narratives match real sector outcomes? Is live on the Super Morning Show, also live on Joy News on TV, live on YouTube as well, 9 a.m. Get ready for that conversation. And we have some of your messages in the studio. This one says, please tell my brother Kojo that when he's reading the teleso, the word is risk, not risk. Okay, thank you. I will do better. Thank you for that. Now, no matter how nice your landlord is, nothing beats owning your own home. ABSA knows this, which is why this 2026, they are helping you say yes to making it happen. With an ABSA mortgage, you can finance your dream home with flexible tailored solutions. Get up to 5 million Ghana cedis with 5 to 15 years to pay back on a fixed interest rate. This 2026, say yes to your home sweet home. Visit an ABSA branch to apply for an ABSA mortgage today. Your story matters. With ABSA. Glitz Africa presents the Ghana Female CEO Summit and the Ghana Women of the Year Honors taking place from 7 to 8 of May 2026 at the Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City here in Accra. It's 7th May and the morning of 8th May, featuring keynote addresses, panel discussions and masterclasses. The theme is Women Building Sustainable Businesses for a Resilient Africa. The event is proudly sponsored by KGL Group, Ghana Exim Bank, Consolidated Bank Ghana, with support from Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Centre of Africa, and Def Traco Group. And media partner is Joy 99.7 FM. You can dial star 713 star 33 star 708 hash on all networks to book your tickets, or you go to glitzafrica.com.
Promise upon promise,
get the kids Milo, and their day will be promising. Their day will be filled with energy. Give them Milo, the nourishment and the energy they need at breakfast. It contains vitamin D. It supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo energy to go further. Charlie, this is now my favorite song from Enyo, titled Kwabena Kwabena. It's coming up tonight. At 9 we cross over to TV for the big conversation. But look, tomorrow is May Day, and Compu Ghana has the May Day Mega Friday sales coming up. You shop and you get up to 70% off on products from top brands like Samsung, LG, TCL, HP, Lenovo, Dell, Tecno, Infinix, Huawei, Itel, Doji, Hot Wave, and so much more. So go to any Compu Ghana outlet tomorrow, the 1st of May, for the May Day Mega Friday sales. If you miss it, it's gone. So visit any Compu Ghana showroom nationwide this Friday, or shop conveniently online at compugana.com. You can call or WhatsApp 0243 143 143. That's 0243 143 143 for more information. May Day Mega Friday. Your hard work deserves more than just thank you. It deserves the best deals from Compu Ghana. Do you need fuel? Yes, you do, don't you? Make the smart stop at Star Oil, Ghana's largest oil marketing company. With over 240 stations nationwide, Star Oil gives you high-quality fuel, great service, and real value for money. This is why many Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. And with the Star card, you can enjoy safe cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. Wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuels.
Promise upon promise, not so over. Should have known you were too good to be true. Promise upon promise, not so.
And the Electricity Company of Ghana wishes to acknowledge that there are pockets of unplanned power outages currently being experienced in certain parts of the country. These outages are largely due to distribution challenges, including obsolete infrastructure, weakened cables, and overloaded transformers within our network. To address these issues, the government, in collaboration with ECG, has commenced the Transformer Upgrade and Replacement Program, which is being implemented in phases across the country. As part of this initiative, over 2,500 transformers are being installed across ECG's operational areas to enhance capacity and improve the reliability of power supply to your homes. Now, due to these upgrading works, planned outages will be carried out and the public will be informed accordingly. ECG is actively working to resolve these challenges as quickly as possible, and ECG sincerely apologizes for the inconvenience caused and kindly crave the patience and understanding of all affected customers. If you're experiencing such challenges, please be assured that our teams are working diligently to reach you. Please call the ECG hotline on 0302-611-611 to report any unplanned outages, and their staff will promptly respond to your concerns. ECG remains committed to the mandate of providing reliable and consistent power supply to all Ghanaians. This message from Ango says, please, Kojo, I disagree with your conclusion on the analysis of the energy power situation. Thank you, Ango, for your message and your disagreement. This message says the government and our able engineers are working around the clock to restore power as soon as possible, so let's bear with them. The micro minority can desperately continue with what they are saying, but President Mahama will continue with the resetting agenda. Electroland Ghana is giving you weekly and monthly big rewards when you buy Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO electronics anywhere in Ghana and from any authorized dealer or reseller. Just buy your LED smart TVs, split ACs, double door fridges, auto grill, gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, microwaves, blenders, mobile phones, and more from Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO, and dial star 928 star 8888 hash or go to register.electrolandraffles.com to enter the weekly and monthly draws. It's approved by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Electroland Ghana Limited, rewarding your patronage the big way. Remember that terms and conditions always apply. The wet ones are showing. Yes, they are showing on Saturday, 2nd of May at 4 p.m. We are going to see the wet ones at the National Theatre. It's part of the celebrations of Arise 2026, which is brought to you by the International Justice Mission in partnership with Image Bureau, April Communications, and the National Theatre. It's the wet ones. Yesterday I spoke to George and Enes from IGM, George from Image Communications. Charlie, they've run out of tickets. So the message for all those who have bought tickets is that please, please, and please, if you got the free ticket, your seat has been reserved, make sure you show up. Because if you don't come, you're denying another person of the opportunity to see the wet ones, which is showing on Saturday, 2nd of May, 4 p.m. at the National Theatre. It's brought to you by International Justice Mission with support from Need Plans Car Rentals, Graphic Communications Group, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime, and proudly produced by Image Bureau, April Communications, and the National Theatre. They call them the wet ones, not because they love the water, but because the water never let them go. Come hear them now before the water claims another one. And one thing I've been enjoying these past few weeks is Legwork Season 2. Legwork Season 2. It shows every Friday at 9 p.m. on Aquaba Magic. It's on DSTV channel 150 and Go TV channel 102. And Legwork shines a light into the world of dance and just how grueling it can be while fusing it with some great Ghanaian music and, of course, some footwork. It's the story of Akweli, a gifted but troubled street dancer. And you need to catch the Legwork Season 2 every Friday, 9 p.m. on Aquaba Magic, DSTV channel 150, GoTV channel 102. You can stay connected with multi-choice by dialing *759# and don't miss a moment of all the drama. Akwaba Magic, Ghana's most loved storyteller.
Promise upon promise, not so should have known you were too good to be true. Promise upon promise, not so.
Enyo with Kwabena. I'll be crossing over to the Joy News studio shortly for us to bring you Mahama at 16 months. Do economic gains reflect real sector growth? That's the big question we are trying to get answers to. But look, when it comes to answers for your office, stationery, your essentials, equipment, furniture, the answer is Kingdom Books. Kingdom Books. And they're even making it better. You can buy everything you need from Kingdom Store by going to kingdomstoreonline.com. You don't need to drive to their office. You go to kingdomstoreonline.com. You can buy everything you need. They will arrange delivery to your homes and offices within a reasonable time, and they offer free delivery within Accra and Tema and accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions, however, apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Milo. Charlie, Milo is doing wonders with our children. I enjoyed the Milo tournament last week. And Charlie, my 3 boys, if one of them ends up being like a Michael Essien, my pension will be better. So they have energy. Give them the space to expend the energy. Give them the space to explore. But give them the nourishment and the energy at breakfast. Give them nutritious Milo every day. Milo contains vitamin D that supports energy release to help their daily performance. Milo is the energy to go further. And I've been told that due to the construction at Tetekwashi, there's some welding works ongoing. And the listener just sent in a message that it looks quite dangerous because there are sparks flying where the welding works is ongoing. And so the consultants on the projects, the engineers on the project, you may want to check that out because people are still moving under that underpass, and the welding is becoming a dangerous exercise this morning. Now, if you're a business owner looking for a smarter way to keep an eye on your shop, your restaurant, your office, or warehouse anytime, anywhere, get MTN Business Eye. It's here for you. With MTN Business Eye, you keep an eye on your business 24/7. It's a smart surveillance solution that gives you total visibility and control. So dial *5060# today and keep your business in sight always with MTN Business Eye. What I love about it is it helps you to monitor your business 24/7. You get real-time alerts, you have 2-way audio, and there's a reliable backup for you, all at affordable rates. MTN is everywhere you go. The second strongest person is everybody's father, right? When we were growing up, we would say, oh, my father is the strongest. But we grew up to realize that your father is not the strongest person. We actually have stronger people. Now, Africa's strongest and most powerful arm wrestlers are coming into town for the 15th Africa Arm Wrestling Championship. It's happening tomorrow and Saturday at the Boateng Sports Complex at 9 a.m. daily. Come see Power, Passion, Emotions, the chants at Boateng Sports Complex. Tomorrow, May 1 and Saturday, May 2, 9 a.m. daily. We have athletes from Madagascar to Mauritius, South Africa to Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire to Cameroon, Benin to Burkina Faso, Egypt to Eswatini, Kenya to Togo, Nigeria to Niger, Gabon to Ghana. All the champions are bringing their A game to the Boateng Sports Complex. So we are pulling together and we are pulling Africa together. May 1, May 2, tomorrow and Saturday. You can call 0244-280-802 for more information and sponsorship. And we are also, bringing people together to celebrate the Infansipim 150 years. Since 1876, the school has nurtured generations of men who have gone on to shape Ghana and the world. And as we celebrate the 150th anniversary of Infansipim School, we invite you to be part of this milestone event. You can contribute easily and securely to strengthen infrastructure, enhance student development, and preserve the proud legacy of this great institution for future generations. Dial star 920 star 1876 hash, star 920 star 1876 hash to contribute to building Infansipim School. Let's come together and honor the past, empower the present, and build the future. Infansipim at 150 Jane Shekan.
Promise upon promise, not so over. Should have known you were too good to be true. Promise upon promise, not so over. You know, do me well.
In the next few minutes, we join the conversation. Ghana at Mahama at 16 months. Do the economic gains reflect real sector growth? It's a big conversation. We have the Ghana Chamber of Commerce. We have people from industry, people from government, and a whole lot of people on the panel to discuss this. Mahama at 16 months. Do economic gains reflect real sector growth? It's coming up here on the Super Morning Show. Stay with us.
Since inception, almost 100% of Ashesi University students have found jobs, started businesses, or gone on to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. From Accra to Nairobi, London to New York, Ashesi graduates are noticed and are leading successful careers. If you dream of a rewarding life and career, an Ashesi education prepares you just for that. Learn more about applying to Ashesi at ashesi.edu.gh. Remember, admission is ongoing.
They call us the wet ones, not because we love the water, but because the water never lets us go.
This May, in celebrating Arise 2026 International Justice Mission in partnership with Image Bureau, April Communications and the National Theatre presents The Wet Ones, a story of pain, ignorance, deception, mystery, and struggle. For one day only, catch this theatrical masterpiece on Saturday, 2nd May at 4 p.m. at the National Theatre. The Wet Ones. Register for your free invite at www.imagebureaugh.com or visit IJM Ghana on Facebook, IG, and X. The Wet Ones. Directed by Derek Sawano. Saturday, 2nd May at 4 p.m. only at the National Theatre. Supported by Niplan's Car Rentals, Graphic Communications Group, Joy FM, Hit FM, Joy Prime TV, and proudly brought to you by International Justice Mission.
Is your electricity bill too high? Let me show you how to control your energy costs and save a lot of money. Make maximum use of daylight. Use LED lights and open your windows to create a cross airflow. Only turn the fan on to slow or medium speed when needed. Adjust the temperature of your refrigerator to the optimum range of 5 degrees Celsius to 7 degrees Celsius and the freezers to -18 degrees Celsius. Use your AC wisely. Don't set the temperature lower than 25 degrees Celsius. It consumes about 70% of the electricity in your homes. Change outdated equipment like motors, pumps, compressors, and boilers to energy efficient ones. Conduct a systemic audit and improve the efficiency of your significant energy users. Implement a standardized energy management system like the ISO 50001. Visit www.valcotrustfund.gov.gh for more energy saving tips and messages to save more money. This energy conservation advice is brought to you by the Ministry of Energy, Energy Foundation, Valco Trust Fund, PURC, ECG, Bui Power Authority, Gridco, and VRA. Control your energy cost and save money.
There comes a time in every young guy's life when something changes. The girls in your class, they are not as loud as you thought, and not as annoying either. Wow, their voices sound different now, almost nice, and somehow you actually enjoy spending time with them. You don't know when it happened, you don't know how, but suddenly you're always looking for an excuse to spend time with them. Luckily, some things make it easier.
Kwaku, can I have some of your Manchi chocolate chips cookies?
Hey, you! Start the moments that matter with Munchie chocolate chip cookies and experience the unmistakable crunch of chocolatey joy.
This advert is FDA approved.
Achedia Kesio. Electroland Ghana Limited, dear. Yeah, Mamo. Achedia Kesie. For our loyal customers, because your loyalty deserves more. Yeah, Mamo. Achedia Kesie pa. Big rewards for you and me. From Accra to Tamale, all over Ghana. Electroland, dear, #1. Just buy your favorite Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO electronics from any Electroland showroom or authorized reseller store nationwide. Dial *928*8888# or go to register.electrolandraffles.com and enter our weekly and monthly draws and stand a chance to win big. From TVs, ACs, fridges, gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, mobile phones, and more rewards just for you. Approved by NLA Characters Platform. Electroland Ghana Limited. Rewarding your loyalty the big way. Terms and conditions apply.
This May, all eyes turn to Ghana's biggest music celebration, the 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards. The biggest hits, the loudest cheers, the hottest fashion. Performing live, Wendy Shea, Black Sherif, R2Bs, Last Made, Kofi Kinata, Diana Hamilton, PSA Esther, Medical, Samini, Fido, and many more, all on one stage. Saturday, 9th May at the Palms Convention Center inside La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, 7 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets available for 700 Ghana cedis and 1,000 cedis at Charterhouse or dial *713*33*00#. For more information, call 0501-288520. The 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards, produced by Charterhouse, refreshed by Guinness, with support from TV3, British Council, Close Up, KPMG, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Telecel.
Telecel, connecting energies.
They call us the wet ones, not because we love the water, but because the water never lets us go.
This May, in celebrating Arise 2026 International Justice Mission in partnership with Image Bureau, April Communications and the National Theatre presents The Wet Ones, a story of pain, ignorance, deception, mystery, and struggle. For one day only, catch this theatrical masterpiece on Saturday, 2nd May at 4 p.m. at the National Theatre. The Wet Ones. Register for your free invite at www.imagebureaugh.com or visit IJM Ghana on Facebook, IG, and X. The Wet Ones. Directed by Derek Sawano. Saturday, 2nd May at 4 p.m. only at the National Theatre. Supported by Niplan's Car Rentals, Graphic Communications Group, Joy FM, Hit FM, Joy Prime TV, and proudly brought to you by International Justice Mission.
For over a decade, a platform has quietly shaped conversations, celebrated excellence, and honored the women building Ghana's future. The Ghana Female CEOs Summit and the Ghana Women of the Year honors have stood as symbols of impact, leadership, and legacy. This year, we raised the bar. For the first time ever, two powerful platforms come together for a two-day experience designed to inform, inspire, and celebrate. Day 1, the Ghana Female CEOs Summit, a gathering of bold thinkers and industry leaders driving real conversations through keynotes, panels, curated masterclasses, and shared insight. Day 2, the Ghana Women of the Year honors, a prestigious night dedicated to recognizing women making exceptional impact across industries. Taking place on the 7th and 8th of May 2026 at the iconic Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. For registration and more information, visit glitzafrica.com.
To every worker across Ghana, we celebrate you. Your hard work and dedication keep our nation moving. And to say thank you, CompuGhana brings you May Day Mega Friday. One day only. Don't think, just shop. Have the lowest price that gives you Black Friday vibes. Shop the latest products from phones to laptops, printers, TVs, fridges, air conditioners, and everything you need to upgrade your home and hustle. This is your reward. Upgrade for a better season. But hurry, if you miss it, it's gone. Remember, it's one day only. Friday, 1st May. Visit any CompuGhana showroom nationwide or shop online at CompuGhana.com. Call 0302-752020 or WhatsApp 0243-143-143. May Day Mega Friday. One day only.
Super Morning Show.
When the sirens are loud, but the beds are full, what happens next? Join the conversation Ghana cannot afford to ignore. The Presec Old Boys Association presents Conversations Under the Baobab Tree 3.0, an Odadie National Dialogue. Theme: The No-Bed Syndrome in Ghana, Improving Emergency Healthcare. Chaired by Odadie Dr. Ernest Ofori-Sapon, Alumni Global President, with a keynote by Odadie Dr. Opokuwari Ampuma, former CEO, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, featuring a distinguished panel: Odadie Dr. Okoboy, former Minister of Health; Odadie Dr. Kwame Enimbuama, former CEO, University of Ghana Medical Center; Odadie Professor Dr. Ernest York, President, Ghana Medical Association; Odadie Dr. Samuel Nyama, Executive Director, Public Health Alliance International Ghana; Dr. Kwame Ekremet, Emergency Medicine Physician, UGMC; Mrs. Faustina Excel Adepa, Representative, Ghana Nurses Association. Moderated by Odadie Bernard Avle. Channel 1 TV. From policy to practice. Expect bold insights, hard truths, and real solutions. Because in emergencies, delays cost lives. The date, 30th April. The time, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The venue, Palms by Eagle, formerly Holiday Inn Airport. This is more than a dialogue. It's a call to act. Conversations Under the Baobab Tree 3.0. An Odadie dialogue. In thy light, we shall see light. Media partners, Joy FM.
Every mosquito started run away. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, me se come tonton preko. Oh, come on, tonton preko.
And it's time for the roundtable, the Joy Business Roundtable on Ghana, the economy, Mahama 16. How do the numbers reflect in the real sector and real sector growth? This conversation is coming up right now.
Get issues that matter to you, especially your pocket. And while headline figures point to steady GDP growth, easing inflation and gains driven by exports in the extractive sector, the benefits appear uneven on the ground. Farmers face payment delays, industry growth remains sluggish, and services-led expansion is not translating into jobs or productivity. The key question is whether these economic gains reflect genuine progress or a narrow rebound that is yet to impact producers, traders, and manufacturers. Today on the Joy Business Roundtable discussion on the topic, Mahama at 18 months, do economic narrative match real sector outcomes? We will interrogate the numbers and identify the practical policy and strategic interventions required to ensure that macroeconomic progress translates into sustained growth. And that's why we're having this Mahama at 16 months, looking at the achievements so far and how that can translate into your pocket. Now, if you're listening to us on Joy 99.7 FM and streaming online via YouTube and all our social media platforms, this is what we call the Joy Business Roundtable discussion, a policy-oriented platform to examine how economic gains can be effectively transmitted into tangible, real sector outcomes. My guests are Frederick Emisa. He's technical advisor at the Ministry of Finance. Mark Bedu-Abaji, CEO of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Economist Professor Ejapoma Jeche Dako. Yao Apialate is partner financial advisory at Deloitte Ghana. CEO of Delex Finance, Joe Jackson will also be here, and Joseph Paddy, Vice President of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA. But before we get into the discussions, let me hand you over to Winston Taki, who will take us